facts and figures, and just safe spaces in which we can be open about these things, because so much needs to be demystified. If it's not demystified, that's where we have problems. This is what we're here to do.
Exactly. Not to be that person, but you know me, Auntie Emily. It all stems back to colonialism. And let me explain why. No. Let me explain why this all goes back to colonialism. When you think about it, you were even talking about last episode. If you guys haven't watched the last episode, make sure you go watch it, right? But not now. Right now, stay on the stream. But if you think about last episode, when we're talking about labia elongation, even I know in my tribe with the Kikuyus, we kind of had like a ceremony where the young girls and the young boys would be taken together and like you would be allowed to touch each other's genitals, not penetrative sex, but like basically just foreplay. And your elders would be there to coach you. Even if you think about in a lot of like Swahili cultures and a lot of Islamic cultures on the East African coast, right? They're taught on how to please their partners by their aunties. Yeah. So if you think about it, this shame that we have about older women speaking to younger women about sex, particularly in the African context, this is shame that was brought by who?
It is shame.
The colonizers.
Yes. Are we allowed to say that?
So I don't know if we're allowed to say that, but
it is what it is.
It is what it is, and it's a fact. Yeah. So actually, if you think about it, listening to this podcast is the best way that you can practice your Pan-African pride. So I want you to send this podcast right now to a fellow Pan-African who wants to know everything about sucking peen and eating cooch. Okay?
Let's go.
Let's talk about it. Why is talking about oral so awkward?
Because it's mouth to genital, don't you think? Yeah. We think about our mouths as where we, food, talk, kiss, all the simple, nice, flowery things. But when it comes to, it's like, is that what we're doing? Uganda's president, actually, this is really funny, and I wish I had found the clip. He actually had to talk about it someday. I don't know how it got to the president, but he said, mouths are for eating. Very clearly.
But for eating cooch.
Eating food.
I mean, some would say.
So what do you mean cooch and peen? He was very, very disturbed by it. But no, I think like most things sexual, there is a taboo. And we just haven't exercised that muscle. We haven't exercised enough of that. Just talking about things. But we're here to do that for you, everybody.
Exactly.
And hopefully we will cover everything.
Yes. And hopefully the president of Uganda is tuning in because...
Please, don't.
No, I truly hope he is because how is he not getting
on his radar?
Why?
I cannot be on his radar. Let's not mention His Excellency.
His Excellency, I hope you're getting some excellent head. Anyway.
He's 82 years old, I think.
You're never too old to get some head. Yeah, that's a bit ageist. He can slap on some Viagra and get the thing going.
Listen, if they arrest me at the airport next time in Kampala, it's your fault. You call Ruto.
I'm so sorry. Hey, one time. I don't think I'm going to do that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Ruto is probably not getting head, but he's definitely giving head to all of the Western powers because he be sucking their dicks.
We're going political now. We do that. We do that.
But sex is political.
It is absolutely, but not today. Today we're just talking about...
Not at all today. So how much of your understanding from oral sex comes from porn? And I guess like your first understanding of it, like when you first heard of it, I guess that's what I'm curious about. Like for you, because I know in my generation, like we had porn already, like it was, the internet was there and that.
Yeah.
So I guess for you guys, how did you learn what head was?
To be honest, I can only speak for me and maybe my inner circle. I think porn would have been the same thing. But as I think about it right here, right now, I didn't actually have a clear reference point. All I knew was something that happened. And I remember the first time I tried to give a man a blowjob.
How did that go?
It was disastrous.
Oh.
He actually had to ask me to stop.
He said, it's okay. You don't have to do that.
He said, you don't have to do that. He actually said to me, you don't have to do that because it was so bad.
Okay.
It was all teeth. It was dark. So
okay.
And he had a sort of like curved.
He had an uppercut.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was difficult for me to maneuver anyway. And also my jaw, I just didn't have that, I couldn't do it. It was so bad. It was so bad. And then it was just kind of put off by it. I think the next time I actually tried to do it and do it successfully, I was married.
Oh, wow.
And I was a lot more comfortable then because he was my husband. We had that, dynamic. It was a safe space. And he could actually coach me. And I loved that for me. And I loved that about him because he was like a little bit more here, firmer here, this little bit here, that's the bit. When you do this, use your hands as well. You don't have to gag, baby. You know, it doesn't have to be a performance. It took me a while, but I got there. And I think I'm actually really good at it now.
Okay.
I actually really enjoy it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think my experience was a little bit different. So
Oh, yeah.
I trained before
What do
my
you
first
mean
time.
you trained?
Guys, I want you guys to tell me in the comments if you have ever trained to suck dick. And I'm going to tell you how. This is very embarrassing. And I know Brent is going to put this in the clips. But anyway, how I trained was, so how I found out about blowjobs. Obviously, I'd seen porn and all of that. But there was this movie called The To-Do List or something like that.
Wow.
And it was about this girl who wanted to go to university but have these sexual experiences before she goes to university. Right? So she's taking stuff off and blowjob was one of them. Me, I don't know why at my age, I'm not going to say the age I was because, let's not do that. But I don't know why at that age I said, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do my own to-do list that I need to do before I hit X year in school. Yeah. So blowjob was one of them. But I'm a perfectionist, right? So I pride myself on the fact that I got really good grades in school. Like I always aim to excel. So I was like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this right.
Wow.
And that always starts with research. So on Pornhub, how to suck dick.
Wow.
Yeah, they have really good videos.
They have tutorials on Pornhub.
Yes, they do have tutorials. There's even tutorials on how to make people squirt, and they'll do it like with an actual vagina, like there'll be a woman there,
But
and the guy will be like,
they don't say that it's an educational portal as well.
well, it's educational if you're looking for the education.
Anyway,
it's there. So guys, like, I mean,
so you found some tutorials.
yes,
on
I found some
Pornhub.
tutorials, but the age I was. There was no way I could walk into a sex shop in Kenya. First of all, I didn't even know where they were in Kenya.
Does Kenya have sex shops?
We do. In Diamond Plaza. Guys, if you want to go to Diamond Plaza, there are really good sex stores there. There's also one on Instagram. If you check out my Instagram, they're tagged in one of my reels. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm too young. They would not...
Yes,
First of all, they'd
yes.
probably call the cops. Do you know what I mean? And be like, what is this young girl doing?
Yeah.
So, I was like, what's the shape of a penis? Roll on.
Right.
So I got roll-on. I got roll-on. But because I realized the first time I tried to suck it, the juices of the roll-on came out and that didn't taste nice.
Juices? Why wasn't the lid on?
No, the lid was on. But if you're really sucking...
You were actually sucking?
Yes. But let me tell you why this technique works. So what I did was I put tape around the part where the lid, I put tape there so that it wouldn't come out. But why I think this was actually the reason why, if I do say so myself, I'm the throat goat. But why I think this worked is it taught me not to use my teeth. Because every single time when you're sucking, because it's glass or it's plastic, you can feel when it hits your teeth.
Yes.
So it teaches you how to do that motion without using your teeth. So, and even one of the things I used to do to practice was like, okay, I'm not going to use my hands. Like, let me just see if I can, make it go up and down.
So this tutorial thing, this practice thing is throwing me. You actually did this with a roller.
I did this. I practiced for 6 months.
Oh my Lord.
Before because
dedicated.
I was dedicated. Do you know what I mean? I had the desire and the drive. Do you know what I mean? I was dedicated to this. So I've practiced so how I do it, you're wondering how I do it. Sometimes I'd hold it and just, do the motion. But then to also practice, I guess, just my skill of my mouth, I would put it in and then say no hands and see if I can make it go up and down just from, do you know what I mean?
This girl. All right.
And then once I said that, I said, okay, now I need a candidate.
Oh,
do you know what I mean? I need a candidate to practice on. So there was a guy in my estate who I thought was quite cute. And I walked up to him and I said, can I suck your dick?
Straight up.
Straight up. No ifs, ands, or buts. Can I suck your dick? And he was like now? And I was like, yeah.
Merry Christmas, dude.
He was like, oh, okay. Let's do this. Where do you want to go? So we went to, we went to his place. His parents weren't home. And I was like, okay. He whipped it out. I was like, whoa.
Too big, too small.
That was huge.
Ugly.
It was nothing like I'd seen in porn. It felt like it was towering over me. I was like, okay, this is a bit intense. Okay, but you got practice. We practiced. We know how to do this, right? So I do everything I've practiced. Da, da, da. Do you know at the end when he finished, I asked him, so how would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yes.
He gave me a 7. And for me, that was not good enough. Yeah, I'm not a
Did he give you detailed feedback? Like, what was
He was like,
7?
no, it was good. Da, da, da. And I was like, okay, but it's a 7, but why? And he was like, I don't know, it's just a 7. He was not giving me feedback. And that really upset me.
That.
Yeah, he didn't expect the rate. Because I was very much like, no, but why? Like, give me feedback. Was there not enough deep throating? There's not enough hand action?
So are we going to break it down?
Are we going to do... Like, what is the marking criteria?
Yeah, are we going to do one? Should we do one?
I think we should.
Yeah.
So what's the marking criteria for a good blowjob for me? The marking criteria... Guys, I'd have you know, I went up to a 9 by the time I finished practicing with him. So yeah.
Same guy?
Same guy.
During what period of time did you get from 7 to 9?
That was about a 1 month period. But I was very
student.
dedicated.
You're a good
He got
student.
his dick sucked like every week.
Yeah.
Like just, and I was still practicing at home. Do you get what I mean? You still gotta practice at home.
Completely different creature. Do we have the Discord up? Or live commentary? It would be nice if people could join us in the comments.
Please
like
tell us. Have you practiced sucking dick? What
Would
was
you
your
practice?
first? Would you practice?
Yeah.
What's your first blowjob experience like? I would not recommend roll-on, but if you are using a roll-on, I would say use the roll-on Nivea one that is glass, because the plastic the glass helps you when you hear the sound. You know you're using your teeth.
Or just get a dildo.
If you can't afford one. Two
There's
birds,
that.
one stone.
There's
Your
that.
armpits smell good, and you also know
your
how to suck dick.
Head game's good.
Do you know what I mean?
Producer Brent, is there any chance you could move the comments a little more so we can, a bit. Thank you. That is brilliant. Thank you. Mr. Black Boy Joy, nice to see you again. As always.
What the comments saying?
Fighter Spirit Media can't hear. Now
Oh.
they can. Okay.
Oh, I'm glad you can hear now. We are talking about blowjobs.
Yes, which is an 18 plus space. But
Yes.
you're all welcome. Please stay with us.
Yes, stay with us and share this with a friend, yeah?
Absolutely.
If you are a brother who's thinking, I think my girl could use this episode, just share it with her. Tell her, I found this really cool thing on. You don't even have to tell her what it's about. Just say, I found this thing.
Listen
Yeah,
to these girls.
just join. Listen to these girls. We are about to give you the blowjob marking criteria. But if there's anything that we have missed when we're talking about the blowjob marking
Please
criteria, let us know in the comments and let us know why. So for me, I think it is not a blowjob if it doesn't include a hand job. Can we agree?
Simultaneously,
Yes,
breaks,
yes.
whatever the thing,
It can't
I
just be,
think that's
it's just not
important.
the mouth. Like, come
No,
on.
no, 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 no.
No.
Everything.
Tim-
And
Ooh,
sorry,
go
you
on,
go
go on.
ahead. No,
No,
because
no,
I
no.
was going to say the thing I love about you doing a hand job as well, it gives you a break because you can't always deep throat. If you're dealing with the top bit or the top half is bit and your bottom bit is doing something as well, he's still getting the full experience.
Exactly.
And you can give yourself a break. You don't have to so
Exactly.
hands.
It's a must.
Yeah.
It's a given. Because also, how will
Absolutely.
you guide it into your mouth? Sometimes it's not big enough
sometimes
to.
you can no hands.
No hands is cool and everything,
Yeah.
but like, if the brother isn't packing, like,
that's a whole other
do
conversation.
you know what I mean? I like the hands also. Plot twist. I like the hands also because if he is packing, it makes it look like I'm taking more of it in my mouth.
You can just
Because psychologically, when he looks down, he's like, I can't see my dick anymore. Half of it is under my hand, brother. Like, but you think I'm deep throating, but I've actually not. Do you know what I mean?
Hands are also good for grip. Yeah.
Exactly. Different men like different grip, right?
Yeah. You can test it out as you go along.
Exactly. And ask them. Guys, ask.
Always.
Ask. Communication is
Always.
so crucial to this. But my other thing in the marking criteria, I don't believe in leaving out the balls.
Oh, that was going to be my next point. You got to tickle the
Great
balls.
minds. You
Okay,
go on.
not tickle. Not necessarily
I like
tickle.
teabagging.
Teabagging I can do, but I'm not a big fan of.
Is it?
Yeah, because if he's not especially well groomed in that area, it gets in the way for me.
Like the hair.
Yeah, I don't want any hair.
I don't mind a little hair.
I just feel like it's getting in the way because I like the sensation
You
of
just,
skin
once you
on
suck
tongue,
it,
tongue
it
on
becomes
skin.
soft. It's like conditioner. Then the hair lays
That's
nicely. Yes. Then it lays nicely on his balls. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's like he got a little perm or something. No, but even with 4C pubes, the brother I'm with has 4C pubes, and if I get suck into them, like they will lay nicely on his balls.
Okay, maybe I'm just put off by it, but I do like to stroke a ball.
Okay.
I like to very gently stroke a ball or a perineum, and maybe take it all the way there. But
So
just
what's
give
the
that all.
perineum for people who don't know what that is?
I think that one of the colloquial terms is gooch. The boys like to say gooch.
And where is it located?
Definitely between our testicle and our chocolate star.
Ooh. Not the chocolate star. I love that. But yes, don't leave out the gooch. That is, if your man is a bit scared of having his ass
Gently.
ate, yeah, just gently lick that.
Yeah.
I'm scared of ball play with
or
my
just
hands.
finger, hand to butt if people are not ready. I think can be alarming. One, it can also be alarming for you if bro hasn't done a very good cleanup.
Yeah. But you can usually smell if they have.
Oh, there's that. That's a good warning sign.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you are like, hey, you just went to the bathroom, innit? Like before I came, you didn't want
So hygiene is the next one.
Hygiene,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Good
you really
segue.
need hygiene.
Yeah.
But I think
Both ways.
exactly. But what should have been at the top of the blowjob marking criteria actually is enthusiasm. If you don't want to suck it,
don't do it. Please.
don't do it because they
Yeah.
can tell. Like, guys, please
Yeah.
comment. Let us know in the comments. Has anyone ever been sucking your dick and you can tell they don't want to be there? Like,
it's
obviously they've consented, but like they just don't have the enthusiasm, the desire.
You're right.
Do you know what I
it's top
mean?
of the list.
So that's definitely top of the list because I feel like you can be bad at eating my coochie, but if I can tell you love, I'm happy for you. Like,
right,
look at you down there just doing your thing.
Exactly.
You go.
But also, enthusiasm doesn't mean please choke and die. It doesn't mean that. I think enthusiasm is more being in the spirit of the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's not speed, it's not depth, it's not that necessarily. It's just like, I want to be here, I am here, and enjoying myself. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Exactly.
That is how I interpret enthusiasm.
And I think there's different ways to show that, right? So for me, one thing that I do, what do you call it? And funny enough, I do wonder sometimes whether my partners like wonder, why is she moaning? Because I'm not touching
sometimes
her.
the humming does something to it as well.
Do you know what I mean?
Are you moaning or humming?
No, I'm moaning. I'm like...
Just because you're enjoying it?
No, because I know it turns them on. Do you get me? I want to show you I'm having fun. And I know for men, like, the moaning helps. And I'm like, yeah, so if I'm showing you I'm having fun, they're like, oh... that day. I'm like, yeah.
You really enjoy that.
Do you know what I mean? Like, exactly. So, what do you call it? The moaning definitely, I think it helps them. I struggle with the eye contact.
That was going to be my next one. Is eye contact a yes or a no for you?
Okay, I do it. I feel this is crazy, yeah. And I know this is just internalized beauty standards. Don't come at me in the comments, right? I feel more comfortable doing eye contact if I have makeup on. Just because I feel like I've made my eyes the shape I like them to be. Like, you know, a nice cute almond shape. If I don't have makeup on, I'm very aware of the fact I don't have eyebrows.
Girl, that has never crossed my mind. That's never crossed my mind. You know, I do like eye contact sometimes because I finally see myself in you in that particular moment, if that makes sense. You reflect me back at you when I look at you.
Expound.
I'm looking at you and I'm thinking, okay, fine. If he's enjoying it, then I'm making him enjoy it. Does that make sense? So that's what happens. And sometimes it's almost a challenge. It's a challenge for me because I am being observed, perceived in a moment of vulnerability.
Okay.
That's how I see it sometimes. But it also depends on the position I'm in. It actually doesn't matter. More often than not, you can see me. If I'm below you...
Yeah, you can usually see.
Yeah, but even if you're laid down...
True. I think I prefer it when I'm laid down. I'm okay
giving when you're laid.
Giving when I'm laid. Well,
when he's laid down.
Yeah, giving when he's laid down because then I feel like my hair looks a bit more like, you know, I like that angle.
How you look is important to you.
Oh yeah, because I told you, for me, I'm a performer. Like, do you get what I mean? I'm very much like I'm selling you.
I get lost in the moment.
And I get lost to some extent.
This is, you know, because we both have walls when we're having this. I think you and I both have walls when we're having sex, but I think they just manifest differently. Yeah,
because for me, it's like, that's the reason why I also don't like the eye contact too much because, like, my thing is, if you're eating my coochie, like now when I'm receiving, and you look up at me, your eyes look funky. And now I just don't like the way it looks from that angle. Like, you look real lizardish to me.
Oh my God.
Like, I'm so sorry. And then, like...
No one's giving you any more head. You're done.
No, but that's the reason why, like, I don't look at... If they start looking up,
you look elsewhere.
Do you know what I mean?
Don't you want to be in the moment with said person?
I do, but don't look at me.
But that is one of the ways to lock in.
But for me now, I'm distracted. I'm now distracted. We can lock in like missionary, that's fine. If I'm sitting on their face, the angle is okay. Is there someone in the comments?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
Davina didn't expect to hear sucking cock right away. Davina, I'm sorry, but I hope you haven't left.
It's Tabi and Baya. What do you expect?
Absolutely. She goes, she barely has any eyebrows. She don't give a shit. Davina, me and you together.
You know what, guys? Maybe I should let him jizz on my eyebrows next time. It can act as like a growth serum.
It might work. Who knows? Who knows? Davina's never used to like looking at each other and looking in eyes when she was younger. Now it makes it better. It really intensifies it. Davina, I'm with you on that one. I absolutely am.
I'm with you for penetrative sex and for like fingering. But when he's eating my coochie.
What is the difference? No. Why?
Because I get in my head a lot more. Because I'm such a performer, I sometimes struggle to... But I study drama and theatre. What can I say? Like,
it makes it all the way
literally have a degree. Like, but it makes it so much harder for me to receive that if you're watching me, I feel inclined to perform. But if you're not watching me, I feel like, okay, now I can actually like enjoy. Do you get what I mean? Like, I think it's one of the reasons why one of my favorite positions, like if I'm not particularly emotionally connected to the partner, is doggy. Because then you can't see my face. I can just enjoy. Like you just beat that shit up. Like, do you know what I mean? But anyway, I don't like the eye contact unless I'm sitting on their face. If I'm sitting on their face.
What do you mean you're sitting on his face and you're making eye contact?
Because I can see him. That makes me feel powerful.
So power is another thing for you. It's another thing. Bex is also working on eye contact. Bex, I'm with you. Let's go.
Yes.
Call me, message me, DM me, whatever, if you need any more help.
One of the tips I'll give for eye contact, look at their forehead. Or look at the space between their eyebrows. It makes it look like you're looking at someone's eyes.
But we want real eye contact, baby Warimi.
But to practice, sometimes it's intimidating.
Slowly.
You just practice. Start by looking. Because I couldn't look people in the eye. Like, if one of my exes is watching this, drop in the comments. Like, he literally told me, he was like, it's like you don't want to be here. And I was like, no, I do. And he's like, but you're looking everywhere but me. So I had to practice. And one of the only ways I could practice was I started off by looking at his forehead, in between his eyes. And then eventually I worked up to the place where I could look at his eyes all the time.
What is so frightening about the eyes to you?
Why are you looking at me? Because now I'm thinking about
he's
how
inside you. Like,
aren't we close enough? Must we be closer? Like,
yes. Because he's inside you already, as in you're naked. Like, what more?
But then I'm so aware of how I look, right? And
he's already chosen you. You've already chosen him.
That's true. But I told you, I have my Kira Noir personality that I put on, right? And if the camera's not cameraing how it should camera, like, God, don't look. Like, do you know what I mean?
One of these days, we're going to sit down and have a special session on you, baby girl.
Little sex therapy session.
We're going to bring a therapist in. She can unpack our bags.
I've gotten good at the eye contact thing. Now I even be telling them, like, look at my eyes. But I prefer...
As power play.
Yeah, like...
Not as intimacy.
A little bit. But I prefer if we're making eye contact, like during penetrative sex, I need you to be choking me. Because then that gets me out of my head and back into my body. I don't know if it's because my mind is racing. But if you're choking me, I'm more in the... like, you're literally taking away my oxygen. Like, now I can only think about what I'm feeling. And that helps me feel locked in. Whereas... if you're just, hey, Brother Bernard. Now I'm thinking of...
Brother Bernard!
Do you know what I mean? Now I'm thinking about how do I look? Do I look sexy? Am I... And I don't want to be thinking that. But it's the performer in me. Like, I can't...
When do you not have performative sex? Have you ever not had performative sex?
Oh, that's a really good question. I don't know.
This time.
Oh.
This time.
Dum. Guys, do you have performative sex in the comments? Please tell me I'm not alone. Please. Please.
And Emily's judging me.
She's judging me. No, but I don't... It's performative but enjoyable. Does that make sense? Because my performance turns me on. Does that make sense?
Yes,
like,
yes,
when I feel like, funny enough, the partner I'm with right now, he'll literally tell me as we're, like, doing stuff, he'll be like, oh, I love the way you perform for me. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, baby, like, I'm doing my thing. Do you know what I mean?
Praise King?
Yeah, praise King. Do you get what I mean? And I like being good. And I understand that particularly with a male partner, like, performance is part of the goodness that they're looking for because they've been conditioned through porn to that being their understanding of sex. Are you not
enabling this sort of...
I am enabling.
That's even... We shall talk about that some other time. Tam, hi, Tam.
How are you guys doing?
She says to tag Iman. Right, somebody call Iman.
Iman, come. Tam wants you here. They need you to learn something. Okay? Everyone in the comments say, Iman!
Davina hears you, by the way. She hears what you mean. She needs to be in a zone. If she's by herself, she's shy and she starts thinking about stuff and it affects how things are. So you're not alone. You're not alone.
We're not alone. Thank you, guys.
You've got a
Thank
tribe.
you. We've got a little tribe. We can all practice, like, masturbating and looking at each other. Like,
no, in the mirror.
You see, I love watching myself in the mirror. But even in that, I'm performative. Like, I will only like it if I feel like I look good.
What
Do you know what I mean? If I'm not feeling
Is this because you grew up watching porn?
It could be. It genuinely could be.
Where are you in all of this? Because if I were to ask you about your sex ecosystem, would you be able to separate it from porn? Like,
no.
Yeah, because it sounds like when you're...
Porn heavily influenced my sex life.
Yeah,
it sounds still does.
That's interesting. But as I say, this time.
Yeah,
we could talk about that some other time.
When you say separate, what do you mean?
You know how you said be in your body? You know, I kind of get what you're saying because I need to... Because when I'm solo playing, there's a reel going on in your head, isn't there? When I'm with a partner, then I have to not solo... the reel has to be switched off. So I have to be aware, his hands are on my waist. I love when he does that. So I need to tap into that sensation. And that builds onto a whole range of other things. So there's no porn, there's no reel, there's nothing. It's just my body and his. So that's what I'm asking. Can you separate the real, that mental image that's going on in your head, from what's actually happening to you, in front of you, under you, on top of you?
I can only do that if I do a grounding exercise. And I do that when I lose my... Now, I don't know if part of it... Neurodivergent girlies, please let me know in the comments. I don't know. So I've been getting a lot of ADHD allegations. I live with a therapist, an NHS therapist, and she constantly tells me that she thinks I have ADHD. ADHD does run in my family, so it could be that. Yeah. And I do know that people with ADHD struggle to orgasm, struggle to keep focus during sex.
A lot is going on?
A lot is going on. So for me, I feel like if I take away the sense of seeing or breathing, it really helps me get in the moment. Like, do you know what I mean? But I find in moments when I find myself slipping, I do a grounding exercises, the 5 grounding exercise. Guys, I am about to tell you how to stay grounded during sex. Yes. How to stay grounded during sex. So please tune in now. Share this to your partner if you feel like they struggle to stay grounded during sex or they're neurodivergent. And let me know in the comments if this will work for you or if you've tried it. Yeah. So, number 1, I ask myself, what can I see? Right? If I'm keeping my eyes open in that moment, what can I see? I try to name like 3-4 things on my partner.
Right. I was going to say, you're not talking about the window.
No, not the window. So I'll be like, oh, I like his shoulders. For me. I'm like, really? I like his shoulders. I love a man's nipple. They're just so tiny.
What if he
doesn't
have any?
What?
Okay, good. They could be inverted.
I don't think I've ever been with a man with inverted nipples.
Let me not out myself.
Oh, wow. You were experienced. Okay. If you have inverted nipples, let us know in the comments. Those would be harder to pierce, I assume.
They're not there.
Oh.
I mean, there's flesh. You'd have to, But,
okay. But yes, I'll name about 4 things I can see on his body that usually starts getting me going. Then I ask myself, what can I touch? So then that forces me to start touching my partner. And I'm like, ooh, I can touch this, I can touch that. You want to name like 3-4 of those, right? Then I ask myself, okay, what can I hear? I can hear my cheeks clapping. I can hear the moistness. I can hear the... Do you know what I mean? I can hear all of that. I can hear him panting. Ooh, what can I smell? Do you know what I mean? Ooh, I can smell... I love... Yes, Badusi. Yes. That's what I can smell. And then I ask myself, what can I taste? And that usually forces me to have to kiss them if we're doing penetrative sex or to go give him a blowjob.
And how often do you do this then?
I do that quite often during sex. But I don't say it out loud because obviously then my partner would be like,
what's going on?
Are you okay? You're doing a grounding exercise mid-sex? Like, is everything okay? But no, I do it in my head and I do it quite a lot. But one of the quickest ways for me, if I don't want to do all that, is just choke me. Then I'm locked back in. Like I'm just, I'm locked back in. Obviously, guys, do not choke your partner unless you have discussed it prior. Whether you guys are
and also do it safely. Remember, it's not your windpipe. It's the
sides. You want to squeeze from the sides. Yeah. Squeeze from the sides. Don't press down. That's how you're going to catch a murder case.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean?
That's true. Have we finished our metrics for good blowjobs? We've done enthusiasm. We've done eye contact.
Hands. We've done don't forget the balls.
Don't forget the balls. Please do not neglect the balls and the gooch.
For the people who like the gooch.
Yes.
What else is part of a good blowjob? I think sloppiness.
Sloppiness, absolutely. But on the balls, I think people have to remember they're delicate, right?
Yes, the ball is like the clit. Yeah. That's why I was going to say I'm scared of touching balls. Like, I prefer sucking them.
The clit, but yes, they're very, very delicate. Very delicate. So
why wouldn't you liken it to the clit?
Sensitivity. I think the clit is a lot more sensitive.
The clit does have a shit ton of nerve endings.
Yeah.
Previously thought to only have 8,000 nerve endings on the clit.
Is it more now?
New studies are finding that there are women who have up to 11,000 nerve
are those the ones that can't sit on the washer and just have a go?
Yeah.
Or can't be in bumpy traffic.
In bumpy traffic.
Too long.
Well, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes it gets you going. But I get a bit scared of, because I know different men like their balls handled differently. So there's some men who they want it real tight. There's some men who they want it real gentle. So for me, that's why I prefer my mouth, because I feel like I'm strongest with my mouth. I have more control over my mouth. So I feel like licking, sucking, that it's easier for me to gauge like what they like. But I would definitely say those are the metrics of how...
Sloppiness?
Yeah, sloppiness. You got to get it sloppy. And the key to getting it sloppy is making sure you're well hydrated before. Yeah. You're not going to have spit if you've just smoked a J.
There is a special spray for that, though.
Is it?
Yeah. Don't ask me how I know.
Oh, okay.
No, Scotty, the sexfluencer. Is that how you say it? I think her name is Scotty. There might be something else. I remember seeing it in her stories once, and I tried it because I like to partake in the Lord's grass during, after, before, and so it comes in really handy. But also, if you or a sweet drink.
I just do a little. But my go-to trick, if I want to make it sloppy real quick, I just deep throat.
I was going to say that will just make your mouth.
But don't do it too much because then dinner will also come up.
We don't want to do that.
And we don't want to do all that. Unless they're into it. But that's...
No. But also be okay with sloppiness. I really actually enjoy when it just sort of gets there and then you're just like...
I love when it drips that.
Yes!
For me, that's part of the performance thing because I know that they've watched that.
Really?
And for me, it makes me feel all dirty because I'm like, I've watched...
It does make me feel
I've
a
watched
bit
girls, do you know what I
base,
mean? Like, I'm just like, ugh, I'm so nasty right now with spit dripping all over me.
That's the feedback you get,
do you know what I mean? Yeah. I love it.
It's nice to be nasty every now and then.
It's nice to be nasty.
But you know what that actually signals to me is a sort of loss of inhibition. You know what I mean? So I'm not necessarily thinking about the performance. I'm just sort of realizing I'm in a moment of like inhibition's gone because who is going to sit there, you know,
with spit dripping down,
making eye contact.
Guys, let us know in the comments. Do you like sloppy head? And as a girl, do you like it when it gets sloppy, or do you just prefer not to have your spit up all over you? Let us know in the comments. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
For me, I would say though, to bring it back to my whole performance thing, I feel like this is gonna be sex therapy. No, but
we should get one in at some point.
No, literally.
Absolutely.
If you are a sex therapist or you know a sex therapist
please
based in the UK, please let us know in the comments who should we hit up because we would love to have guests.
We can be unpacked.
Exactly. But what I will say is, I know you said it's not a performance, it's about losing inhibitions. I know how to fake gagging.
This girl.
So if a guy's not big enough to actually make me gag, I will fake the sound.
But then he knows he's not big enough. So what are you gagging on?
No, he doesn't know. If you make the sound, they'll be like, oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
You just got...
Really? Somebody, the Oscar. The Oscar goes. I want to thank my mom.
I want to thank my mom for my lack of my gag reflex.
Oh my days.
But literally, you can fake the sound. So sometimes they're not big enough to make me gag, but I want to hype you up. So I'm going to do a little...
Even the shoulders? No, you're lying. What do you mean even the shoulders come into play?
You have to do the whole body.
And my man is not big enough. Oh my days. I cannot.
You have to do the whole thing. Do you know what I mean?
They're very lucky to have you.
It gets them going.
It gets the people going. All right.
So, but okay, let's talk technique because I feel like we've talked about the marking criteria.
Absolutely.
Right?
I wish, we should have brought... I have a dildo in my suitcase.
Okay. I am wondering why you brought a dildo to the studio.
I mean, I didn't come straight to the studio from home or wherever.
Okay. I don't know if I want to put your dildo in my mouth.
No, you don't have to.
I love you, girl, but like,
but it's a good way to demonstrate technique.
Okay, producer, can we put a dildo on this video?
We'll have to discuss this next time.
Next time,
yeah.
We have a bottle.
Yeah. Do you want to go first?
I will go first. So this is your partner's penis, right? What I always say is good blowjobs start before you even ever touch the penis, right? So this starts when he's still clothed. You want to like run your hands over the thing. I like playing with their nipples, like sucking their nipples, doing a little this. You want to stimulate their other erogenous zones. So by the time you get your mouth there, they're dying for it.
Yes.
They're begging for it.
They're gagging.
You're going to be gagging for it. That's what you want to do, right? And then what I like to do is before I start, you got to put your hands there, you got to get it going, or whatever. But I like to start on the tip, right?
Okay,
I like to start on the tip, but with a kiss. Yeah, you got to show him you love it.
All right then. It's your favorite little toy.
It's your favorite little lollipop.
That's
like,
it.
do you know what I mean? You got to start on the tip. Now, the back of the penis. So let's turn this around. The back of the penis, that little bit, the frenulum.
We like to call things what they are.
That's where like it has a little curve. Like
it's
this,
so pretty.
right?
It's like a love heart.
So
it's like the little...
I love it.
Yeah.
That is the most sensitive part of their penis.
So when we're talking about clits and balls, and that would be more clit.
Yes, that's more clit.
Yeah.
And you want to just tease it gently. First
Very
with a
gently.
kiss and then a little lick. Yeah? A little lick and then, start teasing the other place because he's going to go... That's what they always do. That's what they always do.
Shiver.
So you go, ooh. And then you want to tease it. Then I like to go shaft all the way up to the frenulum. And just at this point, I'm still just licking. I'm still just having fun. I'm teasing him. Then you want to now gently just put a little bit on your mouth. I'm not going to put this in my mouth because I want you to be able to drink from this after. But what do you call it? You're going to just put a little bit in your mouth like that, just the tip as you're stroking.
Yes.
Yeah? as you're stroking. Gently. Well, depending.
Well, we're building it up.
Because some guys, they'd be like,
get on it right away.
Get on it, like hold that thing.
No limit
like,
soldiers.
So like listen to your partner, okay?
That's true.
Ask them, do you like that? And there's sexy ways to ask, do you like that? Do you know what I mean? Like there's different ways you can ask them, right? But also just asking, do you like that? Men will just be happy you asked. Do you know what I mean? They're not used to hearing people ask about their feelings. Do you know what I mean? So ask them. And then you want to stroke as you're doing that. And
are
then
you
rotating? So I like a little rotating like momentum. What my favorite one to do right on the friendly one is this one.
Underneath,
and just and then I kind of milk it. If you guys, I grew up on a farm, right? Exactly.
So let me.
Here's the dildo.
So this is the tip of the penis. The palm of your hand can do absolute magic on the tip of a penis. If you just kind of like that motion, absolutely, and then with pressure and very little pressure, or build up your pressure with time. Sensational. Thank me later.
Yes, everybody, tell us. Have you tried that? The palm of your hand.
Know.
And I like a little milky motion.
Yes,
so like a little.
Me too.
And but that one, to do it as quick as I like to do it,
he needs
gotta make it spitty.
Super, yeah.
It
super,
gotta be
nice.
spitty.
Very.
And then as I'm like sucking down the shaft, my hands are moving with it, right? Yeah. And that's how I just kind of keep going. And pressure then from there, pressure sometimes, pressure not sometimes. And from there now, I kind of listen to what they're responding to. So I'll look at, are his toes curling? Is he moaning? Has he closed his eyes? Is he shaking a little bit? And then I know, okay, so he likes this, he likes that. Sometimes I straight up ask them, like, this is the favorite thing I like to do with my current partner. I'll, like at the glasses place when you're getting your glasses checked and they ask you, lens 1 or lens 2? Yeah. I like to ask him that. So I'll do you like this? Or do you like this? Do you know what I mean?
I haven't thought about that.
And then it's like this fun little game where he's like, and sometimes he'll be really cheeky and he'll say, oh, I can't tell. Can I have both again?
Both, yes. That's
Do you know
a
what I mean?
one.
And it's a nice little game so that eventually you learn what your partner likes.
And you're being playful. I think sex should always be playful.
If you're not having fun, you're not having good sex,
nice.
right?
Yeah.
And then now, once I've really worked up to it, then I take it down all the way to my throat, right? And that will help me get the spit. But
we might need to talk about deep throat in a bit more detail because we can digress later or we can do it now.
Let's go.
We go now? Okay. Because I think deep throat is not easy to do. And people do themselves almost an injury or maybe a disservice when they do it without relaxing into it. I think the key to deep throating is to relax. Like just let everything go. How do you have a proper method or do you just
mine is
time get into it?
I think first, it can't be you've just got into his dick and you're trying to deep throat. Whoa, knock first. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, whatever happens to hi, hello, how are you? Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
buy me a drink first.
Yeah, get to know his dick before you put it in the back of your throat. Right? Guys, please tell us, do you think that we should get to know people's dick before we put it in the back of the throat? Let us know in the comments. But I like to let once I get into it, so once I've done my once I've already worked my way down to like his base of his shaft just from the sucking.
So you're gradual.
I'm gradual. Yeah. And I think that's part of the sensuality of it, like the slowness of it, the teasing, because you have to remember like our mouth is warm, it's moist, like all of these sensations. It has teeth. Oh my God.
To avoid those.
My biggest tip for teeth, guys, I'm about to give you the biggest tip so that you do not ever graze. You don't want to be called razor mouth. Yeah, there's a girl who we knew in high school, bless her, she was known as razor mouth, right? It's bless her. But like, maybe if you guys know who razor mouth is, please send her this podcast. But anyway, like if you've been accused, it's fine, we've all been there.
We're learning.
I can't say I've been there.
It's a journey.
No, I've been there. But what I would say is, if this is the penis, right, I put my lips like this. You put on this top one, you cara. When you're going down, and when you're going down, actually go like this, like your lips are like that, because that one you can control a bit more, right? When you're coming up, cover your top lip.
I've never really worked my lips into it whilst thinking about teeth. No, I've just kind of figured out how to do it without working my lips in. But I do like to use my lips separately in a different way, but never when considering.
Because if they're gonna like, I particularly like doing this trick when they're fucking my mouth, because they be going quick, right?
Yeah, the face
so I
can't
I can't control whether accidentally you graze my teeth. So if I cover, I'm guaranteed your lip might get bruised on the inside. I can't lie, this is not for the weak. Yeah. You're doing this for the love of the game, okay? But and the love of performance if you're a drama student. But like, that's what really helps make sure that they don't get in. So you just, as you're going, like you go down like and then you come up like, and that guarantees you're not going to have any teeth, and you just keep going in that motion. That really helps with no teeth. I also know some people in general just have smaller mouths, so it just might be a bit difficult.
Your jaw right there. Do
Make
you
sure you
engage it? Yeah, are you doing that? But sometimes I think it's more about your entire upper body, right? And how you are positioned.
Okay.
Because if you were positioned at an angle, and if he is at an angle, then you're more likely to be able to do that. But if he's in whatever position and you're just not quite able to, because we're aiming for that relaxed bit of our throat, not necessarily the top of the throat, so that way you can do it better. I have to sometimes adjust my entire body to be in the most perfect position to take it like that. Otherwise,
I actually find it easier to deep throat lying down. So I lie down on the edge of the bed and I'm kind of upside down.
So he's face fucking.
Yeah, he's face fucking. Yeah. That's the easiest way for me to deep throat.
Yeah.
But like
at an angle. So I think that's what helps, because now you've actually opened the passageway.
My throat is open.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I think that really helps. But also breathing. Right?
Yeah.
You won't gag as much if you know how to breathe.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the key is, I think why a lot of people like get so scared with deep throating, you're almost throwing up, all of that, is because you're not breathing through your nose.
You absolutely have to keep breathing.
Breathe through your nose.
It takes time to get there.
Yeah, it does take time. So you can even practice that as you're sucking his dick. Be consciously telling yourself, I want to breathe through my nose, because that will also help you suck his dick longer without needing a break to come up for air.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I come up for air performatively. Like, it's just to be like,
girl.
no, it's just to be like, like, oh my God, that was so much in my mouth. Ah. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a bit performative.
But if you do need a break, you need a break. Please
and that's okay.
Take a break.
That's okay. Take a break.
Yeah.
Work through it. And that's what the hands are for when
Yes.
you're taking a break. You're taking a break, talk to him.
Yeah.
Niggas love. Maybe you're fucking a wigger. Wiggers love to be talked through it. Do you know what I mean? Like, they love a little, do you like that? Yeah, you like to best trick your dick? They love that. They're dying for it, right? But I would say definitely, take the breaks if you need to.
Yeah.
Practice on the breathing. Random hack that I found that helps me deep throat. Guys, I want you to let me know in the comments if you have tried this and share this with a friend. I put my thumb inside my hand and I clench it. I don't know why, but it works.
Does it really help with your gag reflex?
I don't know why. Everyone I've told says it works. I don't know why, Emily, but it works.
I'm gonna try it.
Squeeze. And I don't know if it's because your brain is focused on another part of your body.
Yeah. Sometimes,
but for some reason, he can just be going at it in your and you won't, like, you'll cry, maybe yes, as he's going, but like
you won't cry. Your eyes will water.
Your eyes will water. Sorry, your eyes will water. No one should be crying during sex.
Exactly.
Okay.
Please, unless
that's your thing. Yeah. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But like, it really does help. It really does.
That's interesting. But then we have mentioned face fucking a couple of times.
Okay.
How do people feel about face fucking?
I love a little face fucking.
Yeah.
It makes me feel so nasty.
It's
I also
one of
just
those
like
things.
saying it.
You
Like
like
being
saying
like, do you want to
face
fuck my face? Ooh.
Yeah.
They get so excited. They're like, yeah. yes, please. And I like the different positions you can do it in. So I can be lying
Hanging
on the side
over
of
the
the
bed,
bed,
yeah.
like that. I also like the one where, this one is my one of my favorites, because then I don't have to be hanging upside down. Because when you hang upside down for too long, like, I feel a bit lightheaded. Do you know what I mean?
Part of the magic.
Yeah, it is part of the magic. You don't gotta choke me because I'm already lightheaded, brother. But what do you call it? And also, the reason why I don't like the one lying down the side of the bed as much is now I have spit in my eyes.
Oh God, it gets really crazy.
It's dripping the other way, and it's like, oh, I just got a retwist, brother. Now I have spit all up in my
had that
retwist.
before.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's everywhere.
I mean, you could have a face fuck just propped up on some pillows.
Exactly.
Couldn't you? Yeah.
Or what I do, I'm lying down, and he sits over my face and literally just.
Yes, I think that's my favorite
Do you know
one.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I like
Until
that.
he gets a bit overly excited, and then
Yeah,
next
and then
thing
you're
you know, you're like, hold up.
hold up, lunch is coming back. Do you know what I mean? And it's okay. So what I like to do in those moments, you kind of just
urge a little bit.
Yeah.
He'll
push him.
understand.
He'll get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and you can even just make it sound a little naughty, like, oh baby, go slowly. I want to feel every inch of you as you enter my mouth.
Oh, and also while the face fucking is happening, it's a very good opportunity to play with the balls. Really, really good opportunity to play with the balls.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah.
So do we got any face fucking comments?
Davina loves to tease,
Ooh.
lick that part.
Ooh.
She thinks we're a bit funny.
Oh, thank you. Just a little bit.
Just a little
Just
bit.
a little bit. I thought we were very funny, but okay, we'll work on our game. So would you rate me a 7 out of 10 on funniness?
I don't know
or?
if Davina needs to tell us. MJT said raw. Sorry.
Yep.
Shout out to the pomegranates and passion fruits in the bag.
Yes, sir.
The
That's from
DJ
our producer.
All right. Okay. In the background. Sorry, my bad. I completely misunderstood that. Yes. A very, very talented producer. Miraculous Mary said something that I didn't catch, but Miraculous Mary, I see that Davina is atting you in a lull there.
Okay.
She says Sacre Blue. All right. Mon Dieu. What can I say, baby girl? Welcome. Stay with us, guys.
Stay with us and share this with a friend, guys.
Please.
Do you know what I mean? I think that... God, I love sucking dick.
You know what? I haven't always enjoyed sucking dick, but the person that I am engaged with right now, I love his dick. Oh my God. Sometimes you just have a thing for a particular...
I'm not particular. I just love sucking dick.
No, I'm particular
like,
about
I'm
him.
in it for the love of the game.
Yeah, I can't say I'm a everyday, round away kind of just suck a dick kind of girl. No, but I love his dick. It's such a beautiful thing. And one of the things...
What do you love about it? Is it the shape? Is it the... I love a good color scheme.
It has a good color scheme. There's that. It's really, the shot is really dark, and then he has one of the most prominent veins I have ever seen in my life.
Okay.
And then his head is just so smooth and so pretty. And sometimes I like to just, the thing I said I do with lips that isn't always teeth prevention. Yeah. Just run them along his
my God, they love that. They love that.
I love to just run my lips slightly open along the shaft. I love to just also lick it like in different patterns, playfully. Sometimes I do that whilst it's in my mouth as well.
Okay.
Doing a little... Yeah, all of that, or even sometimes along as I move. I think that's that little bit of variety.
Okay.
But the trick is because, well, for me anyway, because my mouth is not doing that, my hands do that, if that makes sense. So I do the firming, the gripping with my hands as I'm going along, while my mouth is just doing all that other bit of shenanigans. Okay. But I really, his in particular,
you love sucking his dick.
I love it.
Do you think that's also partly his reaction to how he reacts to you sucking his dick? That makes you love it?
He has this look of like, this girl actually loves sucking dick.
Exactly. It's nice when they look at you and they're like, yeah.
It's very much like you really enjoy what you're doing.
Like you're having more fun than me.
Exactly. Almost.
And half the time I am. I am having more fun.
It's a nice dick. It's
Do you know what I mean?
Thick, it's all of that.
Okay. Yeah. Random tip that I thought about when you were just talking about using the mouth that helps. If you're really struggling with your teeth, if you put your tongue out, like as you're sucking, that helps. So like this.
Yeah.
As sucking. Mm-hmm. Because then he's also getting his dick licked as you're sucking.
Yeah.
So as
Yeah.
Do you get it? I don't know if I'm doing that right. I think we really should have had a dildo because then I could have
We should buy...
Next time I'm going to bring my dildo.
No, this one, maybe it's sacred. I should keep it where it is and we shall buy one for the show.
Okay.
We should just
we'll buy one here. Actually, while we buy one for the show, guys, please send us a dildo, right? We're going to put our Amazon wish list up soon.
That's
true.
So
please send us a dildo. We are at the New Black Studios. So just send us a dildo.
But on the pulse, by the way, guys.
On the Pulse TNB, that is where we're at. The Pulse TNB. Make sure that you are subscribed and make sure you follow us on Instagram. But yes, so if you want to sell us dildo, sell them there. But anyway, I think that's really what I like.
We haven't talked about size.
Size.
I mean, we did kind of touch on it. How do you deal with a monster dick as opposed to a tiny dick? Or average is we just get on with it, right? But what happens if it's like huge?
Monster dick?
Yeah.
I kind of like it because, again, performance. So for me, I feel like a porn star because it's this massive dick in my tiny little mouth and it just makes me excited. And I love a little chat. And then I don't have to fake gagging because I'm actually gagging. Do you know what I mean? But hands. Yeah, wrap your hands.
When it's big.
Yeah, wrap your hands around the part of his shaft. If you want him to think you're deep 13, right? Or like you're taking in all of his dick. Hoodwink the brother. These niggas ain't smart. Like, no shade. No, let's not but like, it's never not worked. I was with this massive guy before, and he was like, "Oh, baby, you have it all in your mouth." No, I don't. No, I don't. Half of it is under these two hands, brother.
That's interesting.
But because when they look down, that's all they can see. They think, because you have to realize most of the nerve endings in the penis are at the tip. Right?
Yes.
The rest of them are spread out equally along the shaft. So as long as you got the tip and some of his shaft in the mouth, he thinks that all of it is in your mouth.
The comments love you, by the way.
What they saying? Guys, you know I have a praise king. What you love?
Noreen says, by the way, she loves the pod name because it's so Ugandan Kenyan coded.
Yes!
That's exactly what we're going to. Warimi is Kenyan, Auntie Emily's Ugandan. So we're here for you, East African
We
crew.
got you.
Davina does the lip thing too.
Oh, exactly.
She does.
The lip thing works. The lip thing. Guys, ladies and guys in the comments who suck some dick, please let us know your tips, yeah?
Please.
Sharing is caring.
Absolutely.
I want to wow my man,
right?
Okay? So please, let us know your tips.
Do.
Like, just because we're on this podcast doesn't mean we know everything.
So Iman came and ran away, apparently. Iman, please come back.
Iman, come back.
Don't
come
be
back.
scared.
Someone really needs you to be here.
Yeah.
For
Easy
the
Bambino, please stay too. She said wowzers.
Yes. It is indeed wow when we get down on our knees. Speaking of,
Do you get on your knees?
I love it.
You love it?
It makes me feel real nice.
Do you crawl?
I crawl if the person's into it. I've been with someone who was like,
What are you
why
doing?
Are you crawling? Why are you crawling, Brother Bennett? But my favorite actually is he's lying down. I'm on my knees. I arch it. And as I'm sucking his dick, I twerk. So my ass is doing... So he doesn't know where to look. He's looking at his dick. There's ass shaking in front of him. And so much is going on. You know, like that clip of, you don't know what is going on. People are making money. That's exactly how it is. When just confuse him. Overload. Sensory overload until he bursts. Like, do you know what I mean? So I really love shaking my... and
if you're tickling his balls at the same time, it's a
Bro,
wrap.
drives him wild. You know, it's that one where they say, chill. It's sensitive. Do you know what I mean? When they hit you with the chill. Yeah. I like to make a nigga stutter. Like, yeah. Use your words.
Say thank you.
Say thank you. Do you know I love making them say thank you?
Do you?
Yeah. Just a little, tell me thank you.
I don't think I've ever asked anyone to say
no,
thank
yeah.
you.
I say thank you.
Do you let them come in your mouth?
Yeah.
You like that?
I like it.
Do you show them the cum in your mouth?
Depends. Some like it. Some are like, just swallow it. And it also depends on how it tastes. Right?
God, it has to taste good.
If it doesn't taste good, I take it just quick. Like, I swallow. I don't even let it touch my mouth. So as I'm sucking, I'm swallowing as I'm sucking. I'm just...
Do they ask for permission before they come in your mouth?
Yes. If you come in my mouth without asking,
That's
I
a
will
decent thing to do.
I will pretend that you haven't, and I will kiss you and put the cum right back in your mouth.
Has anyone ever asked you to do that?
No.
I've
and I
done
wouldn't
that.
want some... Ooh.
I've given it back and he's given it back and we've played with it for a little bit.
You see, I want a man who's not afraid of his own cum.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that, if I can have it in my mouth,
then you can have
why
it.
can't you have it in your mouth?
Yeah.
Guys, let us know in the comments. Would you taste your own cum?
Yeah.
I think every good chef needs to know what they're cooking.
Absolutely.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
I taste my coochie before my man does.
Oh, yeah.
I love a little...
And smell it
Could use
too.
some salt.
I could use some salt. More water.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I love to know what I'm cooking. Every good chef needs to know what they're cooking.
Yeah, I think
right?
so.
Guys, do you taste what you're cooking? Let us know, and let us know which apparatus you have. You got a banana or do you have a pomegranate? And let us know, do you taste it? Right? Do you taste it? That's important.
Can you tell when he's eating well, when he's not eating well?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
So my current partner, he always eats well. Because that shit tastes like, well,
Nothing.
not like water, but like, it tastes like sperm.
No smell, nothing.
Do you know what I mean? But if someone's been out drinking, especially because I'm 5 years sober, I can tell.
Oh, really?
I can tell. Because now I feel like I've just taken a shot.
Salty?
Yeah, salty. And sometimes I
And
feel like I can
tarts.
taste the alcohol.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, you had Hennessy.
Oh, wow.
It was mixed with Coke. Okay. Next time, tell them to put more lime in your Long Island.
This girl.
Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, I don't know.
So you're a cum connoisseur?
I love a little bit of cum play, right? I love having it in my mouth. I love sometimes like, I don't like doing the whole... Because that makes me feel like, are we buds? What are we doing?
Really?
Like, no, what are we doing? But I love letting it like drip a little.
Yeah.
And then when it drips, I go, oh, I want every bit of it. So now
This girl and
put
her
it.
performances. This is... We need to get you your own show. We need to get you on OnlyFans, clearly.
Like...
You can just be there performing.
Well, do you know, I have thought about doing OnlyFans.
Have you?
The only problem is
Tabi and
I
Baya.
have... No, literally Tabi and Baya. Guys, have you ever thought of doing OnlyFans? Let us know in the comments. The reason why I haven't done OnlyFans is I have such easily identifiable tattoos. Also, I'm a loud babe. You'll know it's me.
I mean, you're going to have to show your whole self. There's no way. I think it's... I don't know. You can wear a bally and makeup.
But I have tattoos like...
No,
on
you
my-
can cover that. On your cooch.
You
have a tattoo on your
No, I
cooch?
don't have a tattoo on my cooch, but like I have like, what do you call it? Like a tattoo here. I have one here. I have one down my back.
If they know you,
I
they
have
know
like
you.
these arms. This like, do you know what I mean? It'll be so obvious it's me. And then also I'm loud. Like you're gonna be like, that's Warimi. That's Warimi.
That's our girl.
Do you know what I mean? And I also love saying my partner's name, like whoever I'm sleeping.
You know,
with.
I get told off for that. I'm glad that.
Why?
I don't know, because I guess I can be really loud.
I don't think it's a bad thing to be loud. I mean, I used to be
I'm a bit more
overly
conscious
loud.
now. Yeah.
But like now I'm just like, you also have to know your partner. So there's some people who like noise. There's some people who don't like noise.
I mean, the neighbors.
The neighbors told you.
No, I mean, I'm sure he's worried about the neighbors.
Oh.
It's like bad manners. The neighbors don't need to know what we're doing. Okay, I'm not.
Yeah, they do. They need to know that you're beating this shit
I was
up.
gonna say shout out to Trey Songz, but I think he's problematic, isn't he?
Yeah, he is a little bit.
Yeah,
he has shout out for you.
Neighbors know my name. That's why I was saying Trey Songz. But let's not go there. Let's not.
Oh wait, so do you care if the neighbors know?
I don't care.
Okay.
I actually think I do have a bit of a voyeuristic streak in me.
Yeah.
Like I would happily do it with the windows, like
just in case someone watches.
by
Maybe
the
they'll learn
window.
something.
But see, I've got a little bit of what you've got, that performance thing, but only in a voyeuristic.
Exactly, because if I know there's people outside, I'll moan louder.
I would rather they saw than heard.
I like the idea of hearing because then it's your mind that's imagining. Do you know what I mean? And then I also like, again, it's this performance thing and bigging up the man. But I like the idea of your homies after you've come up being like, oh, you was tearing that shit up.
Because the homies are listening. Why are the homies listening?
Well, I don't know if they're listening, but like the guy I was with, like yesterday, we were because I take my research seriously. So yesterday, naturally,
practicing.
I sucked some dick just to make sure that, I know
but
I'm
I was
talking
thinking about the pod.
No, I did it tonight. No, literally, I told him that's when I did 1, 2.
Oh,
1,
really?
2. Okay,
There's 1,
3,
there's 2.
4. 3, 4. Okay, now 1, 3. One like that. Do you know what I mean? And I asked him, and he was really trying to think, and he was like, I can't focus. I was like, no, this is for the podcast.
Oh, wow.
I put him to work.
Oh, he was our guinea pig.
Yeah, he
thank
was our
you.
guinea.
Tell him I said thank you.
I will.
Yeah,
I will.
Appreciate him.
What do you call it? I will. But yeah. So, but his speaker died mid-session, and he lives with 2 other people.
Oh, I see.
Right,
So the music
and I could
wasn't
hear them.
shrouding.
Yeah, I could hear them walking up and down the stairs, and for some reason, that just made me want to get even spittier. Oh, wow. Like I was just like, I wanted to make all the sounds. Performance, because I wanted them to know their homeboy is getting it good, but also he's enjoying. Right? Like, he's having fun. Like, and maybe that's just me trying to have people know, like,
have you been to a sex party?
No, I haven't.
Have we talked about this?
We have talked about this.
Because I'm trying to see you at a sex party. I think,
what?
Jesus Christ, you
Emily,
would need to be.
You're trying to stop flirting with me. You know I got a man. Like, she's trying to see me at a sex party. Guys, comment below. Do you want to see me and Emily at sex parties?
What you would be like at a sex party?
I think I'd be very awkward.
What?
For my first ever. I've never seen other people having sex in front of me that I'm not having sex with. Like, I've had group play, but like we're all having sex together. But like, as in I'm just walking in, someone is getting their ass ate. Hey.
It would be too much for you.
I feel like the fantasy of it might not be the same as the reality, but that's why I want to try.
I mean, the beauty of a good sex party is you don't have to do anything. You can literally just go and watch.
Ooh.
Yeah. You're not under any pressure to do anything.
Okay.
So you would have the opportunity to just be like, okay, I'm just observing. And then maybe somewhere later in the night, you might feel, yeah, I want to get in on that. Or you might not want to and then come back next time. Like, there's a well-organized, good sex party will not put any pressure on you whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely something we should touch on in one of the following episodes. Guys, comment below. Have you been to a sex party? And if so, what was it like? We want to know, right?
And I'll tell you about my experience
yes,
when we get there.
We will get there. Maybe it will be episode 3. Who knows? Guys, what should we do for the next episode? Let us know. Speaking of pretty dicks, right? Do you know what penile papules are?
I think underneath the base of the head.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're these little things that look like pimples,
spots,
for lack of a better word. I discovered what penile papules were in uni.
Were you alarmed?
I was alarmed. I was like, this nigga got genital warts, and I just put this shit in my mouth. I'm infected, out of commission. I was a little pissed off, but I didn't want to stop sucking because I'm like, I don't want to make him feel self-conscious. Do you know what I mean? And at this point, I already have the herpes or whatever, so I might as well just keep going. Do you know what I mean? And then after, I messaged one of my friends, and I was like,
he got spots.
He has this thing on his dick. Like, I don't know what they are. They look like tiny pimples, but like they're always there. And then she was like, hey, I don't know. Then we Googled together.
Thank God for Google.
And thank God for Google.
On this one, yeah.
Yeah, on this one. And it was penile papules. And I realized, a lot of men. And now, ever since I've realized, oh my God, so many men have penile papules.
Do we know? Can we talk them through them? Do we have them on our research, whatever?
No, we don't. Sorry, this was just a random point that I came through.
Yeah, we'll
guys, just Google penile papules. If you're gonna Google it now, make sure you put it on a separate tab so you don't stop streaming. Okay.
Absolutely.
Put us. You know when they do split screen, put the penile papules on one screen and then us on the other, and let us know. Have you ever had an interaction with penile papules where you were like, this nigga got genital warts?
Were you worried?
Like, and where you're worried.
So I think, is it worth us? Next time we'll do a better job, but it's worth people educating themselves, isn't it? Like,
On
get
how
to
different
know what a
penises
healthy penis looks like, and the variations of penis that there
Exactly.
are. That is always a good thing to do, isn't it?
It is. It's a very good thing to do. Speaking of, we didn't speak about our brothers with the hoodies.
Right.
Let's talk about
Circumcised or
foreskin.
uncircumcised, yeah.
Right? I was very intimidated the
By
first time I saw an uncircumcised penis because I was born and raised in Kenya, right?
Mm.
So everyone I knew had that shit cut off.
Yeah.
Came to this country, met a Caribbean. That
Still
nigga
had it
got...
intact.
I didn't know what to do.
Was it clean?
It was clean.
That's good.
It was clean. But I was just... You're not going to remove the wrapper? Like... how am I meant to eat the ice cream with the wrapper?
How did you learn to deal with it? Yeah.
Well, I figured like you just pull it down in it.
Yeah, gently.
And just gently pull it and then just suck it.
Yeah.
Like you'd suck any other dick.
You can also use it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can use it as a little, a little mini hand type of thing. Mm-hmm. What I did find out when we're researching is that the foreskin actually has a lot of nerve endings.
Yeah.
So the theory would be, though obviously when they've done surveys with men, they say that, men with foreskin and men without foreskin have the same amount of pleasure. But how can you really know? That's my thing. Do you know what I mean? Of course, they're both going to say, yeah, that head was an 8 because maybe the girl is a throat goat. But like...
it's a personal metric.
Do you know what I mean? But because it's like you're answering in the survey. But I would say it actually did change my opinion actually when I was with that Caribbean person where I realized I don't think I want to circumcise my son because he asked me, why is it different for women than it is for men? And I was like, ooh. And he was like, how would you feel if someone took away your sorts of your ability to feel pleasure when you were a baby or
Without
something?
outing myself too much, I had a university professor. He was my human rights university professor. He was a Jewish man. And he said he was joking, but he was going to take his parents to court for circumcising him as a baby, as is the tradition, because he feels like he's lost out on a world of pleasure. He's heard anecdotally that men who are not circumcised, experience more pleasure than those that are. And he's like, you guys, I've gotten to this age and I can't tell whether or not I'm having peak pleasure or not. So I'm suing the parents for what did they do? And
that's valid. That is so valid. Guys, comment below. Would you sue your parents for circumcising you? Is that a crazy thing to say?
Right?
Like, but I wouldn't do it to my son. And I know that might make me seem a bit un-African. But that perspective of someone being like, why is it different for men? Like, why do we not appreciate a man's body and his bodily autonomy in the same way? Well, not all the time, but in this context.
Yeah.
In the same way that we appreciate women's autonomy, that we know that FGM is wrong.
I suppose.
Why do we... For men, it's universally practiced that they should all have shaved dicks. No.
They're very different things, aren't they, though? To be fair, a circumcised female is going through a world of hurt and pain and disfigurement.
But we don't know if the baby's going through pain. And this disfigurement for men is just normalized. Technically, their dicks are disfigured. It's just the only type of dicks we've seen that we think
But he's never not going to function properly.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Unless something goes awry, which is less than likely going to happen. But a female who's been
Yeah, let's not get into that.
It's very grim.
I'm sorry for equating the two, guys. We should not have equated the two. Don't
topic.
cancel me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. They're not the same. I was just trying to make a point. Let me land.
She caught herself.
I caught myself. I said, that's not gonna age well. Cut the cameras, dead ass. But yeah, no, it did make me think. I don't think I'm gonna circumcise my son because I don't want him. Imagine he grows up one day and he sues me.
He won't sue you, but yeah,
do you know what I mean?
There is something there. I've dealt with both types. I'm not allowed to. Well, the longest sexual relationship I've had is with my ex-husband, really, and he wasn't circumcised, so I learned
how to work with it.
Yeah. And then my current amore, he's circumcised and...
I figured.
Yeah.
I feel like most Africans are. I've not met many Africans who are not.
Yeah, we have a thing about it.
I think it came with the... No, I'm not going... I'm going to say it. colonization. I really do think it came with that. I mean, not for my tribe specifically. We did it before colonization.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like for some of the other tribes, it was definitely brought in through colonization and Christianity, and then being like, no, this is the right way. And a lot of Abrahamic faiths, I believe, they do circumcise. But we've talked a lot about men.
I know.
Like,
I was thinking about the ladies. I want to give this one to you though, because you have more experience than I do. I can receive. I cannot give. I haven't given a woman. Yeah, so please take the lead. Let me know. I am fascinated.
Okay.
I'll tell you that I genuinely think that women give each other better head.
Oh, 100%. Wait.
No, sorry,
I'm
just a second. Let me look at the comments. Sorry, baby girl. Ms. Snow Globe. She's enjoying the show. They're enjoying the show.
Thank you. If you're enjoying it, make sure you like and comment.
Yes, dedicate an episode to kink bucket lists and what we will do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we were going to do that. Noreen Munanga, we talked about pulling the other day. Find the last episode that we had, we talked about pulling Noreen.
Oh.
And we would have loved to have more comments from you, but you know.
But you can still go comment on that last episode. Comments are forever on YouTube, guys. So make sure that you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed to the Pulse TNB right now, subscribe. If you really want to show us that you are enjoying this episode, make sure that you are subscribed and make sure you are liking this. And if you really want to make me happy, you know, I have a little praise kink. Share this with a friend and let them know how much you love it.
Alexandra, thank you so much. I appreciate. She thinks we're both very engaging. Oh, we appreciate that. Thank you.
It's the performer in me. What can I say?
We have limits. Izzy Bambino is laughing. Okay, oh. Iman. Someone said they can imagine Iman saying, go buy me every 5 minutes.
Oopsie.
Sorry, should we get Iman on here?
Iman, please come. You're very highly requested.
Right?
Who is Iman?
Noreen, thank you. Let us know what you're thinking. 90 plus XT, what is going on here? What am I scrolling?
Tabia Mbaya.
Big up though, ladies. Thank you so much, Tabia. We're here for you as often as we can.
Yes.
We'll get more regular.
We'll get more regular. Do you know what I mean? It's a one-time thing. It's like a little anal.
Oh, yeah.
You know, not every day. It's a treat.
Is anal just like for every now and then?
If I was doing anal, yeah. I mean, I really personally...
Wait, have you not had anal sex?
I've not had anal yet. I've had an anal orgasms through fingers. Funny enough, I was getting my retwist today and I was talking about anal with the lady who was doing my retwist.
What did she say?
She said that she doesn't want to try it because she had a butt plug in her bum and it made her bleed. But I told her it's because...
How did she do
exactly.
it?
I told her it's because she didn't prep and I linked her to the episode and she said she's going to listen.
Please.
So hopefully she'll have a different experience.
Yeah, there should
but
be
guys,
no
if you are having bleeding pain when you're having anal sex, you shouldn't. But if you want to know how not to have that horrible experience during anal sex,
previous episode,
the Pulse TNB, make sure you're subscribed and look for Tabia Mbaya. Now,
the women. Sorry, take the lead. As I was saying, I think women give women better head is what I think. And I really want to I want to give head to a woman so that I can
be on the other end.
Yeah, I also want to hope that my imaginings of what her pleasure should be like are accurate, if that makes sense.
I would say on women giving better head than men, I've only been with one woman who's given better head than a man.
You're kidding me.
But then again, I told you, remember the last episode? I told you I love being a woman's first. Right? It doesn't lose. It gets
so you're not dealing with seasoned...
So I'm not dealing with seasoned coochie eaters.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But the woman who I lost my woman virginity to, she gives phenomenal head. Like she's impeccable at that shit. Shut up.
So what is phenomenal head when it comes to gyaldom?
Now, this varies because different people... So first of all, let's talk about the anatomy, right?
Right.
There's the clitoris. And the clitoris, like that little thing that you see, which sometimes has a clitoral hood that varies from size depending on women. That has about 8,000 nerve endings, right? But there are different nerve endings that extend down on the internal side that you can access through the labia, right? So there's a lot to play with, yeah? So different women like different types of head.
Right.
Me personally, I love the flat tongue, yeah? Just put your... And I'll do the work. Like just...
Oh, so you...
And I'll just...
Motion on...
Ooh!
Right.
I love that. Yeah, I love that. It gets the people going.
Shout out to Will Ferrell.
No, shout out to Will Ferrell, for real. If you're in the comments, let us know.
Jay-Z and Kanye too. Watch the throne.
But for real, like, and that's what I like. But you know, one of my ex-partners, he got me into something that I didn't used to think I'd like. So you know when they put their tongue in your vaginal opening. Now before, when guys used to do that, I used to be like, "Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, you're worried for them?
Get out of there!" Like, no, I don't like it. It feels funny. I don't like it. But then,
when a girl did it?
No, it was a man. It was a Nigerian man. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Are there any Nigerians in this chat? Because you
Shout
brothers
out
are
to
talented. Like, hey, just drop your flag. In fact, I want to know where everyone is listening from.
True.
Please drop your flag in the comments.
Yes.
Let us know where you're listening from. And if you're at work, if you're in the car, if you're at home, if you've had to turn down the volume because the kids are running around the house, let us know. Moms have sex too. That's how they became
I'm
moms.
a mama.
Yes, that's how they became moms, okay? But yeah, so I didn't used to like it, but then I don't know if it's because he kind of like, he rimmed it, if that makes sense.
He rimmed the vaginal opening
He rimmed
first?
the vaginal opening first, and then just did a low. And then just a low.
Ooh, I'm feeling that.
It was, it got, yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
That was good stuff, my guy.
Mm.
Good stuff. But I still prefer clitoral action and a little bit of labia action. I prefer the flat tongue. Some people like a little flick.
Speed.
A little flick with the speed.
Pressure?
Yeah, some people like sucking, but sucking on different pressure. I don't like my clit being sucked just because I feel like this is where I say women succeed. Because women have had their coochie ate most times, they know what the right amount or where the baseline pressure is to suck.
Yeah.
Whereas men, I feel like I'm at the
no
dentist
idea.
and they're using the suction. No,
Like,
leave my clit alone. Why can I feel your teeth when you're sucking my clit?
Yeah.
You've sucked it so deep that it's going in between your mapengo. Ay, brother Bernard. Mapengo is gap for those of you guys who don't speak Swahili. Like I've actually had my clit go in between someone's mapengo.
Oh my God, that hurts.
It hurt. It was not a kink. I did not like that. So that's the reason why in general I tell guys don't suck.
I think men can be over enthusiastic.
They're too, and it's good to be excited. But it's because they've watched how pussy's eaten in porn. And half the time in porn, I can tell the porn actress is not enjoying herself. Because the guy is just going,
yeah, and what is that?
Why are you shaking your head? Shake your tongue.
Finesse.
Yeah, don't shake. Why are you shaking your head? Shake your tongue. Do you get it? Like there's little things like that I feel like in porn they've misrepresented in terms of women pleasure. And then the girl is going, Do you know what I mean?
Is it a slow build, would you say?
Slow build.
Yeah.
Right? I want you to I want to be begging for your tongue before you even go to it. So start by kissing my inner thighs. Do you know the one I love?
Oh, we missed that with the mandem.
Oh, yes.
When you're giving blowjobs, I like to play with inner thighs as well.
Okay. You know what I like to do? As I'm sucking it, I reach my hand up and I scratch his chest.
There's that as well. Yeah, sorry. Enough of the men.
Sorry, enough about men. Man. Oh, but we love you guys. Sorry. We love you. But nice about the ladies, right? What I like about like kissing the thighs, the one I love is, you know when they kiss you all the way down, because now there's anticipation. You're like, oh, he's at my belly button, he's close. Then you think he's gonna kiss your clit, and then he does a little. Now he's at your thigh. Now he's like, ooh, he's swerving.
And now you're throbbing.
Oh, now you're like, please, just even, you know the way niggas be like, just the tip. You're like, just the tip of your tongue. Just a little. That's what I love, right? Tease. Get me excited. Yeah. Right? And then for me, similar to the men, right? The same thing that we're doing with the frenulum on the men. Just tease the clit. Then go around, get to a labia. Go around, do whatever the hell you're doing. Yeah? And then there's different methods. As I said, there's the flat tongue. And then there's the pointer. No, that's not the pointer. There's the vibrator. And then there's the pointer. That's for the vaginal opening.
So what is that? Are they tapping?
Well, you can do that on the clit, yes. But for the vaginal opening, you're literally fucking her vagina with your tongue.
Yeah.
And it's quite... If the man knows how to do it, and if you do it... I think tongue fucking, this is my opinion. Obviously, guys, let me know in the comments if you prefer your coochie ate a different way, because everyone is different, right?
Yeah.
But for me...
And coochies are different as well, so they can't necessarily all get the same treatment.
Exactly, which is why communication, even with blowjobs, communication is key, right? Different people like different things, right? Some guys will tell you, I don't want you to be gagging on my dick, it turns me off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they'll be like, it sounds like throwing up.
We've heard that.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. They don't want that. So that's when I'll stop faking it, right? But what do you call it? I think that you got to communicate. But for me, with the tongue fucking, I think we have to be at least 5 to 10 minutes into you giving me head. You can't just straight up tongue fuck me. That's just too intense. Do you know what I mean? Like now I'm not, get me aroused, get me into it. Pacing.
I think pacing across the board is something that most men haven't mastered.
Yes.
But I think it's on us to help them along.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like telling them, go slowly, do this, do that. You know what I also think, which I can say from the receiving end as someone who worries about performance.
Yeah.
Right? What I can say is, because society, like, let's get, I hate to be the person to bring up patriarchy, but like, no, I don't. I actually don't hate. That's why Emily's laughing. I don't hate. I love to bring up patriarchy. But yeah, there's a lot of stigma when it comes to the vagina, because obviously we have discharge every day, there's period, there's this, there's that, whatever, right? And people now are conscious about, how do I smell? How do I taste? And what I've found is the most effective way to disarm all of that. And even ways that partners have disarmed me is tell me how I taste. Do you get what I mean? I once had a nigga tell me I taste like strawberries. I know you lying, nigga, but it's helping me. Do you get what I mean? Like, I know you lying, but thanks. You know when Rihanna said, I love the way you lie. Like that. I wind my waist. Yeah. But literally, I love the way they lie. Like, tell me I taste good. Tell me I taste like roses and cranberries. I don't know. Like something. Do you get what I mean?
I think one of the best ways to talk about sex is while you are not having sex and sex is not on the table. I think
Expound. Wait, so like after the sex, he told you tasted so good?
No, like we're just doing the dishes.
Oh.
And then I'm like, but you know this other thing, how do you,
Okay.
And without the anticipation of it, because I think there's less pressure then. We're actually doing the dishes now.
But what if we're in the, like when you're in the head, because I can't enjoy head for the first 5 minutes, regardless of how good the guy is or how good the woman is. I cannot enjoy it because for the first 5 minutes, even though I've done all the research and I know that vaginas taste like vaginas, even though I've tasted what I'm cooking, I'm self-conscious. Like there's still that stigma of, you know, and men are like, oh, Gucci, like it tastes like I don't know how, and like, you know, you just have that, or you know, like me and the homegirl I lost my sexual virginity to. We always say the first lick, and even one of my exes, we always say the first lick of coochie tastes like licking a key. Got a little metallic taste to it. Do you know what I mean? It does. It does. The first lick is always the most intense. I'll be so real. It's always the most intense, and then it's like it's what do you call it? It gets watered down. I don't know if it's just saliva.
When you taste yourself, what do you taste? Because I have a sort of.
Ooh, we're about to find out what Emily's coochie tastes like. Share this with a friend.
I think I taste. It's very hard to liken it to anything, really. But I like the taste. I like the smell. It's not earthy. That's not right. It doesn't smell like rain. You know the rain smell? You know how it's not quite that, but it might be a little bit of that with
Her pussy tastes like water.
No, it doesn't taste like water.
I mean, you said rain.
There's a petrichor is the name for you know when you know it's gonna rain. There's an earthy smell that sort of. It's not quite that. I'm gonna have to find the words for it, but it's very particular.
You should ask your partner.
I guess. And I know when I'm okay and when I'm not, or I'm veering or not being okay based on how I smell or taste. I think most women will do as well, but I love the way I taste.
I do too. This might sound a bit creepy, but I sniff my own panties, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, oh, that smells good.
Yeah. I mean, for sexual purposes, but also for health purposes.
Yeah, it's always good to know what every good chef needs to know how it smells and how it's cooking. Do you know what I mean? And what it tastes like. But even with that said, as someone who's I've eaten a couple coochies, right? The first lick is always going to be a little bit metallic. Brothers and sisters in the comments who eat coochie, let me know. Am I tripping? Am I tripping when I'm saying the first lick is always a little bit... One of my exes used to say, it tastes like licking keys, but it's the keys to your home.
Hey.
Do you get what I mean? It's the keys to your home.
Fair enough.
So it's a nice lick. And then it gets less metallic with time. And also, it tastes more metallic and more like irony if she's closer to her period. It's like you can actually sense that like the time is coming.
I am actually going to go out of my way to try and find the exact words
for what coochie tastes like.
What at least my coochie tastes like. Because
you'll be like in Ratatouille, like
exactly. I'm going to do one of those things, and I might employ the sexual partner.
No, yeah.
You
could do a little taste test.
Let's do a profile.
And you know what you should do? You should test it throughout the month. So what does ovulating? Because I find I love the way I smell and taste when I'm ovulating.
Absolutely.
It's so tantalizing that even me, I want to fuck myself.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've noticed the closer I get to my period, I'm like,
really? You're not on it like that?
Okay, I like period sex. Crazy.
Yeah, I like period sex too.
I've had my coochie eaten on my period.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
How did he feel about? Was he a vampire?
He was a vampire. I've actually had 2 vampires in my life.
He liked it.
Was
it a light? It had to have been a light day.
It was a light day, but we like prepped.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, we had a towel down.
Yeah.
We obviously, like, I'd showered before, and then he went into
So it wasn't like...
Yeah, it wasn't like
the
it
rivers
was
of
dripping.
Babylon.
And the thing is with period sex, which we'll get into on another episode, is when you're aroused, blood doesn't come out.
That's what I was going to say. It stops.
It stops. And also, because I'm not someone who particularly loves tongue fucking, and I wouldn't expect him to tongue fuck me on my period, like, I think him just focusing on the clit, you don't really get that much. But, like, it definitely, like, he did say...
But he has to... So he definitely encountered some blood.
Yeah, probably.
And he just consumed it.
Yeah.
Pray for that man.
That's the reason why they're so obsessed with me. I've done a little witchcraft on them.
Oi! Pray for that man.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it was... I think the hardest bit was... And this is where I kind of understand men. He tried to kiss me after, and I was like...
No, if you... No. Listen. If you're going to give him a blowjob and then kiss him, if he's going to go down on you and he cries, you better allow it.
No, if he goes down on me and kisses me, that's fine. On my period, Brother Bernard, you're the one who took yourself there. You took yourself down there. You said you wanted to eat me out.
Was his mouth red?
It wasn't red, but it tasted and smelled like period. Does that make sense?
Wow.
Yeah.
He's locked. Is he still on you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was high level stuff.
Yeah,
like,
no, they're
don't
both of
play
them
with
like
blood. Yeah.
I really think that's what I'm saying. I can't lie. I low-key think it did a little bit of witchcraft because I could call
Let's not call it witchcraft, but yeah.
Juge. Like, I could call those brothers now and be like,
and they would do
drop
anything for you.
Yeah. I really think I did something with that.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't play about with period sex.
Don't.
I only do that if, like, I really want you attached to me for life.
One day we're going to talk about spirituality and sex.
Yes, exactly. But anyway, back to eating the coochie.
I was going to ask, because
Yes.
we're talking about taste.
Yes.
Is there any merit to either the pineapple thing or just diet in general when it comes to good health, tasting, healthy tasting?
Do you know what's so funny?
Et
I've eaten out 2 sisters, right? They tasted the same. And I think it's because they ate the same food in the same house. Like, different women's vaginas taste different, but those 2, you could blindfold me and I would not be able to tell whose coochie is whose. Yes.
So diet definitely plays
Diet
a
plays
role.
a huge part, but you know what plays the biggest part? Drink your water.
Yeah.
Drink your fucking water.
Yeah.
I do think the pineapple thing, okay, I do the pineapple thing, and cranberry juice also works if you don't like pineapples,
Cystitis
right?
as well, etc.
Exactly. But, like, I think it has some merit, but it's not like you're gonna taste like pineapples. It's still gonna taste like coochie. Like, I've never once tasted a coochie and be like, did you have pineapples? It's giving pina colada. No, I've never once thought that. Like, I've never once thought that.
Disappointing.
Yeah, it's still. I hate to break it to you, ladies. You still taste like coochie.
Oh, wow.
But guess
No
what?
matter how
That
much
is
you
my
gouge
favorite
on
flavor.
pineapple, it's your favorite one. So lube?
No, my
No
my
lube.
tongue is the lube. Okay, I mean, I guess
I'm just asking.
if someone wants lube, I guess you can. My issue
for
is
taste purposes.
if my okay, this is my belief. Obviously, if maybe you're working up to it and you want to get into it, cool, use flavored lube. My issue is, why are you eating coochie if you want it to taste anything other than coochie? It's a coochie. It's gonna taste like coochie.
Is that maybe to do with capitalism?
It is to do with capitalism.
Yeah.
And not to be that person, but patriarchy. Right? We have stigmatized like the taste of vagina, but I'm just meant to be okay
Vulva,
with it.
if we're gonna go with it.
Yeah, vulva. But I'm just meant to be okay with your battery acid cum. What?
Hopefully it's not battery
Yeah,
acid.
not battery acid.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? It's not like cum has a pleasant taste.
Yeah.
It's not like I'd be like, can I have a shot of cum in my pina colada? No. Do you get what I mean? Like, so if I'm swallowing, I'm so sorry, Brother Bernard. Get used to the metallic taste. It tastes like home.
This is curious. I'm more curious now about giving a woman.
It also depends. So I like to say, like, it depends. Yeah, I'm a real munch. So I don't mind if the coochie's been marinating all day. Like, you've walked
There's
up and down.
natural.
I like that musky.
Yes.
That musky musk.
Musk is the word I'm looking for, actually, when I'm talking about
Okay.
the way I taste. There's a muskiness to it, but it's not
Exactly.
a heavy musk.
Exactly. But it gets heavier.
It is a vulva musk. It's almost as if there's a specific muskiness to female parts. And, I like that musk.
Then you would love eating coochie. But what I will say is, if the person's been up and about all day, because the muskiness mixes with sweat, I feel like that may be perhaps what puts certain men off it because I find that women partners are a bit more understanding because we have coochies. We get it. We're like, oh girl, you just been walking around all day. It's fine. Like, do you know what I mean? And I think that might be what puts off male partners sometimes because for them, I think they still have this illusion that it's going to taste sweet. Yeah, strawberries. Like, it's going to taste sweet. No, it's going to taste like vagina. So what I'd say, like, if you are conscious of that, even as the receiver, just give yourself a little rinse before. You don't even need to do anything crazy. I don't believe in douching. Decent. Like, just that water. The vagina is a self-cleaning organ, right? I say
this all the time.
So just a little bit of water. Do that. Do you know what I mean? And you're good to go. But I would say for me, I don't mind. I like a marinated coochie. Like, go to the gym, then come back,
girl,
and then let me
do some squats, lift some weights.
Let me get all up
and then
in there. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I don't mind a mask. So like, we could be at one of the best experiences I had eating coochie. We had a coochie train, right? It was.
Paint me this picture.
So what happened was funny enough, just like this, we were at an afters in Nairobi and we were all talking about sex, right? Because I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me, but when people are around me, like, they just start talking about sex and I won't let the conversation die. No. I have so many thoughts, right? So I need to share and educate the people. So we were talking about sex and how lesbian sex is really good and and all of that. And there was this girl there and she was like, I've never been with a woman. Like, I've had like group sex scenarios where like women are having sex next to me. I've never been with a woman.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know if I'd like it. So then me and one of the other girls who'd had sex with women were like, no, girl, like, you're missing out. Like, We start talking about how amazing it is, blah, blah. Then we're all like, oh, we're going to go downstairs to go swimming. So the girls go in this room to change and the boys go to that room or whatever to do. I don't know if the boys changed or they just took off their pants and had their boxers. But like, yeah. So we go to that room to change. And then it's me, her, and another girl, the one who was talking about how amazing eating coochie is. And she clears the bed. There was stuff on the bed. She goes, she lies down and opens her leg and says, I want to do. I want to do. The lesbianism I want to do. Let's. How do we do this? That is exactly how she's like, yeah,
ready.
Like, I want to do. Let's do it.
Oh my goodness.
And me and the other girl looked at each other like, you down? Yeah, you down. Let's get to it.
So you
boom. Tag teamed her, and then eventually I was like, no, this isn't fair. Let's make a train.
So you on someone on you from behind.
So they're 69ing at some point, and I'm like helping out this one. And then eventually we now switched to like a proper train where I'm eating her out, and then I'm being eaten out from the
behind.
Back. And then the person who's in the middle, you switch so that everyone gets a turn to be, what do you call it?
What's your favorite position to be eaten out in? Did you say lying down?
Lying down if I really... Lying down if I'm trying to feel intimate with you, right?
So lying down on your back,
on my
open,
back,
face in the middle.
But if I want to feel like a dirty little slut, which I often want to, I want to be eaten out bent over. But if I want to feel powerful, like you're my
face
bitch,
sitting.
Face sitting. Like face sitting. But I can't lie, I still get flashbacks from that day. The beautiful sight of watching that girl sit on her face and then there's a coochie in front of
Coochie.
Oh, it was beautiful scenes, guys. Wow. I hope those two ladies know they made my whole... Yeah, they made my whole
nice.
life.
What about shaving, grooming, when it comes to eating
I don't
cooch?
care.
Like,
I personally, right now, I'm rocking a bush, right? And I actually stopped shaving in... When was it? When did I meet my ex? 2022.
You haven't shaved since?
I've shaved, like, I do... I do lingerie shoots, so if a brand pays me
we need a visual of...
Please, someone put a visual of a hairy ass coochie.
From 2022. Please ask AI.
I almost borderline had locks on my cooch. Like, I was spotting dreads up here and dreads down there.
Is it 4C?
It's 4C.
Okay.
It's 4C.
Brent, we really need this visual.
And I make sure, AI. Like, every time I'm washing, like, in the shower, I'm intentional. I get the soap and like
Proper.
The way you shampoo it. Yes. Yeah. I got to shampoo my bush. And I also, this might sound crazy, I have a comb. For my bush.
Comb.
Yes. Because when at least I'm presenting
it's a tiny afro comb.
Yes, it's a tiny, like, you know the fine tooth combs?
Yes,
that works
one.
really well. No, it has the metal thingy. No, because now if you have an ingrown hair, the metal thingy comes in handy.
Oh, you use it for that as
it?
well.
Yes.
Wow.
But, what do you call it?
Brent.
It kind of looks like your afro.
Yeah.
It kind of.
Do you trim? Do you have a little kit? This is what I'm getting you for your birthday. I'm buying you a little afro comb. I'm getting you some cute scissors. What else do you need?
Cute scissors. Maybe some oils. Like, I really love some coochie oils.
With a beard oil. Do you think that's a business idea?
Wait, guys, no. Stop listening. This is our business idea. No. Don't steal it.
Gucci hair oils like
Yes,
beard oils.
so that it can grow long and healthy.
Essential oils.
Yes.
Edible, maybe?
Edible and stuff that won't throw off the pH.
Yes.
That would be really good.
Hypoallergenic
Because
also.
maybe you have spotty coochie hair and you have a bald patch in your coochie that you don't want. You know?
Perimenopause.
Yeah, and now you want it to
Grays?
be healthy. Exactly. I wouldn't, honestly, a goal of mine is to eat a woman out with grey coochie hair.
Okay, I mean, I have great coochie hair. I'm not advertising.
Emily, stop flirting with me, man. First, you want to know how it tastes. Then you want to take me to a sex party. Auntie. But no, I think...
The student becomes the teacher. The teacher becomes the student.
No, but let me tell you, the reason why I don't mind hair, and I think it was that 2022 experience, right? I stopped shaving because I struggle really bad with ingrown hairs. Like, even before I was sexually active, like, my mom literally had to take me to a dermatologist because it was giving mountain range.
There
Do you get
is
what I mean?
a condition. I don't know if that might be the condition that you have. And I'm so sorry, guys, for bringing things up without having the name. But my entire family struggles with keloid scarring.
That's literally what I have.
Then
So I can't pierce even the top parts of my ear because I get keloids. And a lot of black people are actually prone to this.
Yeah.
So the dermatologist, when I was like 15, literally told me, you just have to stop. Whether it's shaving, because I was like, I've tried shaving, I've tried hair removal, I've tried waxing, I've tried everything, and they were like, for you, with your condition, they were like, you just need to stop. But I never listened to them because of obviously societal pressure. But then in 2022, I got to the point where I was just like, I'm so tired of being in pain from ingrown hairs that I'm just going to let my coochie breathe and grow. And when I let it grow, I don't get ingrown hairs, right? Obviously, I trim here and there, but like I don't get ingrown hairs. And then what I think made me a bit too audacious. What's the condition? Tell us the condition. It is
called, I'm going to butcher this, but guys, please bear with me. It is called hydrodermatitis suppurativa. I'm going to spell that out because I know I butchered it. But please, I think this affects more of us than are willing to speak about it. I'm going to spell it out. It is HIDRADENITIS is the first word. The second one is SUPPURATIVA. It actually is abbreviated HS in the medical community. But if you are, similarly afflicted, look into that because I had an episode of that at one point, and the only thing that saved me was my nurse was on it.
Oh, what did they do?
And it was a lifelong thing, like, but as soon as she started, she gave me a course of meds.
Oh, to kind of help dry them out and everything.
And it didn't really work. It worked the first time, but I had a resurgence of it. And then I realized, actually, I don't know if yours is the same, but I could track it with my period. Just before my period, I had more of it. And then I realized this has got to be hormonal. And then think about yours if and when you do. Yeah, but track it. So just before my period, I would have more of it. And then I found a natural salve from a Canadian someone made of bees, pollen, and something. Works like magic.
Oh, wow.
Works like magic, and I haven't had a problem with it since I discovered that.
Okay, or you could just be like me, be a mau fighter even in your coochie.
That's true.
Bush babies. Do you know what I mean? But that's what I did in 2022. And then I got a bit cocky because I realized, you mean my cat's still getting 8? Even when I don't shave. Oh, they made a monster out of me. I stopped shaving. I didn't shave. No, for real. I didn't stop shaving until all of 2022 pretty much. I didn't shave.
Yeah.
And then I remember with my ex, the first time he saw my bald coochie was on Valentine's Day. He had never, from when he met me, he had never seen what my coochie skin looks like. But on Valentine's Day, I said, let me give you a treat.
What did he think to that?
He was like, wow, you've shaved.
I
was like,
was he happier with it or no?
I think he grew to love the bush.
He loved the bush.
I think I don't think he was into bushes before, but I think he developed a kind of thing for it. Because I noticed even, the way they say pull your hair. He would pull even my coochie hair. Like as he's eating out, he'd use it to like tug, so like to pull. If you kind of pull it up, no, but not in a bad way. But it exposes the clit.
Yeah.
And I something about that used to really get me going. Because I was just like, ooh, like yeah, I like that. You're really into it. And I did notice when I started growing out my coochie hair that I started watching porn with women with coochie hair, and I started being less aroused.
70s.
Yeah, I started being less aroused by the idea of coochies without hair. And then also what changed my mind was one of my aunties, funny enough, like in my family, when I was telling her, oh, I feel pressure to shave, she said, but why would you want your coochie to look prepubescent?
That was where I was going to go. The idea of a shaved coochie is actually rooted in that idea of hairless bodies, and hairless bodies belong to a particular age group, and that's where that conversation goes, and it's incredibly problematic. So I like that you were challenging that, honestly.
Exactly. I do think now I shave sometimes just because the partner I'm with, he still eats it when it has hair. But I have noticed when I'm shaved, he be diving right in. He be diving right in.
Do you wax or just trim?
I use Veet. So I like every time I've waxed, I've gotten horrific.
Do you have a vajayjay visor?
A what?
You can buy a vajayjay visor for your clit area while you're veeting. So it's
hey baby girl, I just stuff that shit with tissue and hope for the best.
Isn't that uncomfortable?
I've been doing it for years. Sometimes
Maybe
you buy your
I'm
coochie.
gonna buy you a vajayjay visor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't know that was a thing. You know, me and
It's
my
a thing.
homegirls just stuff our things with.
I'm buying all of y'all vajayjay visors.
Wait, guys, if you use Veet on your coochie, please tell me I'm not alone.
No, you're not alone, because before I found the visor, I would have to employ the same method.
Yeah.
But I didn't like it because it was so uncomfortable.
Okay.
But I found vajayjay visors, and they're perfectly shaped to cover your clit area and everything really that is not your lips that's getting shaved. So you place your visor comfortably, and then you can Veet away.
Guys, did you know there was such a thing as a vajayjay visor? Please, guys, let us know in the comments. Because I think this is why it's important to talk to your aunties about sex.
Absolutely.
Because they have techniques, methods, apparatus that you've not even heard of. Do you know what I mean? What?
A vajayjay visor.
A vajayjay visor. Wow.
Very good. It's changed the game for me.
Do you know what? Because I actually want to shave soon because I plan on sitting on his face. What do you call it? I might need that.
Yeah.
I might need that. I'm going to send you my address.
Yeah.
It's like, can send me a vajayjay visor. But yeah, so that's when I started realizing, I like a little bit of hair. And even the times I've been completely bald, I have felt a little like,
exposed?
Yeah, exposed. Because also it became like a little, like if I was bored in my room, I'd just play with my coochie hair. Do you know what I mean? I just liked touching it. I liked twirling it, making little dreads. Like, I thought it was really cool. But I have realized, I was telling you off air that I had another partner.
Yeah.
Who, he once sent me a photo of a cookie with hair on it. And he asked me, would you eat that? And I said, no. And he said, but you want me to eat your coochie?
Damn.
And it has hair on it.
Damn.
And I was like,
that's you dragged.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
And you know what? He was we're not allowed to say that, but because he shaved, I was like, fairs. Like, he was always
Guys
clear.
Should shave too.
Yeah, if you expect a bald coochie, you better have a bald dick.
I think it's worth it. I think it's and you would get a really good blowjobs are so much better when there's none of that going on. Well, it's so much better or not. For me personally, I like for it to be clean because I can also go all in.
But then even the idea of it being clean, that in itself is the language that stigmatizes
the language is a problem.
Because it can be clean and have hair. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
I mean clear. The language, you're right.
I think that's why a lot of people also think about the hair, but it's like you can have a bald coochie and still not have good hygiene.
Yeah, that's
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can have a hairy coochie and have really good hygiene. I comb my coochie hair. Guys, do you comb your coochie hair?
We're going to buy your whole product line.
Yeah, please.
Tabiambaya product line.
Tabiambaya coochie hair comb. Tabiambaya
oil
vagina visor. Do you know what I mean?
Essential oils
for
coochie hair.
For pubic growth. We
are
don't discriminate from
trademarking it. We are claiming
it. No one steal this idea.
This is a public.
We have it on 4K. We came up with it.
Product line.
Thank you.
But
so I think that for me is kind of what created a little monster. And then I only started shaving because I do lingerie shoots, right? I only started shaving because of those. And
also, lingerie people should, if we're going to normalize this thing, maybe one day talk to your people them and be like, listen.
I can't lie, I want the money more than I want to try change this thing because they'll just go find someone who'll shave their coochie. So I'd rather have, like, my principles and everything, cool. Because I remember...
Money have to make.
Because I remember when I announced that I was growing out my armpit hair, I announced it in an Instagram post and people were like, oh yeah, da-da-da. And then I did a shoot where I didn't have armpit hair. And someone messaged me really upset and was like, oh, I even started growing out my armpit hair because of you. I said, oh, I didn't say I keep it all the time. Oh, hey, please. If you've kept your... Good.
You have to live your raps.
I have to... No, I will leave it. Right now, I'm bald on my armpits, but that's because it's summer and I found that, like, it holds onto the sweat a little more.
It does, yeah.
But I grow it out when I want to. Do you get what I mean? And funny enough, the partner who was upset with the coochie hair, once I told him the ingrown thing, he was very understanding. But his biggest qualm with me was my armpits.
But you could just trim it, though. It doesn't have to be, like...
But I like the bush.
But you can still...
Because when it's trimmed now, it's stubbly and it's, I want that will even give me more ingrown hairs. I like the bush when it's soft, and I've even put maybe some conditioner to make it nice and soft. Like, that's what I like.
Next thing I know, you're going to steam it. Should we do an episode on those? On
yoni steams?
Not
I'm
just
against
yoni
them.
steams, but the whole grooming.
Yes, we should do an episode on grooming.
Yeah.
But like grooming your coochie, not grooming the sexual abuse. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah,
yes,
sorry.
Thank you.
But we could when we talk about consent maybe. But yeah, so I think for me that was my relationship with her, and because of that, if a girl has a bush, it's a pleasant surprise.
Really?
I get a little, because I think I get excited because I know she's probably scared. Like, my favorite thing is when I'm about to eat a gala and she tells me, I haven't shaved. Oh, yeah, baby, that makes me want it even more.
It's okay.
Thank God. Like, I was hoping you hadn't. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I actually, because I'm like, why does it matter? Men don't tell you, I haven't shaved.
No, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? They push your head down regardless. Do you get what I mean? He could have not showered for 3 days, but he'll push your head down. But us, we're like, I haven't shaved. Why?
Okay,
you're a grown woman. I didn't expect your coochie to be bald.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's why for me, with a woman, I quite enjoy that. But back to the eating coochie, because I feel like we've gone on a tangent.
Sorry.
Back to the, why are you apologizing?
Well,
that's what this podcast is for. It's
let's
Tabi and
go, let's
Baya.
go.
But guys, please do tell us your grooming practices in the comments before we switch topics.
Yes.
Let us know. Do you prefer a shaved coochie or non-shaved coochie? Do you prefer a shaved dick or non-shaved dick? Do you just not care? And if you do, what methods do you use? Are you a shaver, a waxer? Are you someone who likes a little bit of Veet? And do you stuff your coochie with tissues when you use Veet?
Do you have a vajayjay visor?
Do you have a vajayjay visor? Let us know in the comments, okay? But back to eating coochie.
Yes.
What I love the most about eating coochie is the taste, funny enough. I love the taste. I love the taste of coochie. There's nothing quite like it at all. There's nothing quite like it. And I also love the texture of it on my mouth.
It's very smooth.
It's very smooth and it's like moist. And I love the fact that when you're soft. And I love the fact that when you're eating coochie, it kind of suffocates you because sometimes your nose is in it. So now I have juices all up on my nose and I can feel you getting wetter on my chin.
Right.
Because obviously it's coming out from the vaginal opening. I can feel you getting wetter on my chin. I love that. I love, just telling her she tastes. I think I just give to women what I wish I had when I was getting head. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, yeah, like, do you like that? Do you like this?
Yes.
Like, fuck my face, right my face, this, that, whatever. But as I said last episode, I'm not very confident with my hands, right? Like, funny enough, there's even this, and I've always told people that, right? Like, even the last, like, I would call it, it was a relationship. The last relationship I was with a woman, what do you call it? I told her before we ever did anything intimate, I said, I ain't good with my hands. I probably won't be very good at fingering you. But my God, I can really work with my tongue.
Yeah.
And after I finished with her, she literally told me, no, yeah, you're right. You're right. She was like, you're not strong, but my God, that tongue.
So fingers are involved in...
Fingers are involved. The same with men, fingers are involved. If you have the skill set. But if you don't, be upfront with your partner because then they can coach you.
Yes.
Right? The reason I know I'm not good at fingers is because I don't finger myself. That's not something I do.
Do we finger ourselves?
Yeah, I think some women finger. My nails, but like I've fingered myself once and it felt good.
As in...
Like, yeah, but I used one and I just kind of massaged, my G-spot.
Maybe looking for, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not, so because of that, I'm not very good at fingering, and because most of my relationships in sexual relationships have been with men, I've not had the practice. Whereas I noticed that partner who I was with, because she was a lesbian, my God. When she hit me with that tongue, 2-finger combo, ooh.
She got it going on.
Yeah, that is a white woman I will defend with everything in me. Like, she is one of us. She's a good woman, Savannah. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, she really knew what she was doing. But that is also a combo that, guys, there's a reason why they be talking about it on the internet. The 2-finger tongue combo. And I like it, me personally. Obviously, you can ask your partner what they like. I like it. You put the 2 fingers in. Obviously, you look for my G-spot. And then flat tongue. So that you don't even move your tongue. So that I can kind of grind as you're doing... My God.
Taking it back, huh?
Yes, take me back. Like, I hope my man is ready for what's coming for him tonight because like
every episode.
Yeah, every episode I go back so heated.
What we doing?
But like literally, I think that is really important. I also think, would you have a burger without coleslaw? You wouldn't have a burger without chips. Why aren't you eating my ass? Why aren't you eating my ass? If you're gonna eat my coochie. Eat my
I did not expect you to go there, as in Remu.
Yes, I love it. I love it. It gets the people going. Like, It really does. No, but it's true. Like, it really does. I think, obviously, not everyone likes it. And I know it's something very delicate.
I never thought
you have to do, like, I think you have to do it towards the end of the coochie eating
because
session.
You can't go back.
Because you can't go back, right? I mean, technically you can't. But
no.
you could risk stuff happening if you do it at your own risk.
Absolutely.
Do you get what I mean? I mean, I will be honest. I've gone back. The girls have not gotten BV. I've not gotten BV. But it's because I'm skilled. I'm a professional. Do you know what I mean? Don't do these stunts at home.
Don't try this at home, kids.
But no, for real. Like, I think I ate out this girl who was. I told you I have a thing for straight girls. I ate out this girl.
You like turning girls?
I love turning girls. It's my favorite thing. It is the gay agenda. When people talk about the gay agenda, they're talking. You know, when they're like, "Oh, they're trying to change people." It's me. I am the gay agenda. It is me. I am the CEO of the gay agenda. And let me tell you, no, I'm so serious. And I was like, "You should try it." And she was like, "No, I don't think I could ever be the woman." Da, 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 da. Bro, she literally said, "You're a professional lesbian." Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Kudos.
you. I take that with pride. Thank you.
Keep yourselves away from Warimi.
Yeah, no, keep your straight girlfriends away from me because that's also my favorite.
Taking them from
favorite is like, this is the one line I used to use in Nairobi to get women. They'd be like, "Oh, I have a boyfriend. Don't worry, I'll give you back to him."
And then the conversation ends.
Yeah, I'll give you the one thing your boyfriend doesn't give you. What? Orgasms. They fold every time like a samosa. Folded like.
So the men need to look out for you.
No, 100%. Because funny enough, you know that threesome I had with the two girls?
Oh, yeah.
One of them, her boyfriend was blacked out in the next room. He woke up. I told him, "Hey, I cooled your babe."
Jesus.
I cooled her. Can you smell her? On my lips.
How did you react to that?
He was like, "Why didn't you involve me?" And I told him straight up, "I'm not attracted to you, but I love your girl.
I can imagine that's what
I
most
will
would
eat
say.
her any day." Do you know what I mean? Any day. But you, no.
Wow.
You can watch, but no. I wouldn't let that happen. So, what do you call it? Yeah, I think that's what I love about it. What else can I say about eating coochie? Play with the lips, right?
Oh, yeah.
Play with the lips. You got a little, like, similar to what we're talking about. Like, you can, if these are the lips, yeah, just rub them.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can rub them.
And that sort of
valley. Yeah, that sort of vibing.
On either side of the clit.
Exactly. Kiss it, right? So before, you know how we talked about how you're teasing, you kiss from all the way down. Yeah. Before you even lick it, just give her, because now she's shaking. she's like, "Oh, I thought he was gonna lick it, but he didn't. Oh my God, please make her beg for it."
Power play.
Do you get what I mean? Make her beg for it. Like, "You want my tongue? How bad? Tell me how bad. How bad you want it? Be a good girl. This, that, that."
I don't know.
Talking, yeah. Talking.
Dirty talk. There's we could do another thing on dirty talk.
We will do another episode on dirty talk. But I think for women, because again, we're so much in our head, you need to talk her through the eating the coochie, because there'll be times where especially if she's just squirted in your face, she'll be thinking, "I don't know how that squirt tastes." Do you know what I mean? So tell her, "Oh, I love it. I love the way it tastes."
But she'll be embarrassed.
Yeah, she might be embarrassed. The first time I squirted, I was embarrassed. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I think that, like, and you guys can find out about my first squirting experience on the last episode. Make sure that you listen to that. But I found that if you tell them, "You taste so good, I love the way you taste," like, pick them up, all of that type of stuff. I'm trying to think, what else have I told babes? What do you call it? "You're my favorite flavor." Like, you know, just different. Just different stuff like that. I have a script, and when I forget my lines, I go. Like the other day, funny enough, when I was giving him head yesterday, he told me, "Oh, baby, talk me through it," like as I was now giving him a hand job, and I ran out of one-liners that I just had to go back to Saki because I didn't know what to say.
I've never talked a man through a blowjob.
Oh no, they love it.
I've never actually, because I'm always just like focused.
Try it and come back to us next week. Tell us how it goes. Give
me some tips.
Okay, so what I usually say is, "I love the way I can feel you grow in my mouth."
I love when it grows in my mouth.
Do you know what I mean? So tell him you love the way it grows in my mouth.
He knows.
"Oh, baby, your dick was made for my mouth. Put it in the back of the throat where it belongs."
Jesus
like,
Christ.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, it gets them going crazy. "Or do you like the way I jack off your dick? Like, what do you call it when I make it tight? Like, oh, it looks so pretty in my hands. You have such a pretty dick. I just want to put it in my mouth. Oh, you taste so yummy." If you've sucked his dick after you guys have just had sex, "Oh, baby, we taste so good together." Do you get what I mean?
Bars.
Like, we taste. Bars. You tell him that he's finished. He might. If he comes after these lines, it's not my fault.
Fair enough.
Paint the back of my throat.
Fair enough.
That one.
Are these porn lines, or did you? Look at you, they're porn lines.
Kira, no, thank you. These are porn lines. Porn is a really good way to get dirty talk. Do you get what I mean? Like, I really think it is.
For those that are into
yeah,
it.
so
Yeah,
those are into it. So I think similar with women, you got to tell the same thing. Ride my face. Yeah? Sit on my face. Like, all of that type of stuff. Ooh, you're my favorite type of fruit. Yeah?
See, I think I'm going to do more of talking because I don't do enough of it. But I think the way I would like to be talked into or through anything is to keep me in touch with my body. Because as you say, sometimes your mind is doing its own thing. But I like, when I'm solo playing, one of the things that I do is simply tell my mind to focus on what is physically happening. You know, there's a finger on my clit or whatever. That's not necessarily what I would be saying. But I think if someone were going to talk me through anything, that's what I would need it to do. I would need it to ground me in my body.
And also if they tell you that your coochie is pretty.
He says it's pretty, and I like that.
You see the way you smile. so now, the time you eat a girl out, tell her it's pretty. Oh, you have the. You know the one I love to tell them.
Which one?
Your coochie's so pretty. I want you to see. I want you to do porn. Like, that's what I told them. Like, your coochie's so pretty. Other people need to see this shit.
Oh really?
And then they'd be looking at you like, really? And I'm like, actually no, but like.
So we need to do an episode on talking.
Yeah, if you tell her your coochie's so pretty, you should do porn.
Dirty talk.
Oh my god, folded like a samosa.
All right, cool.
Do you know
and
what
we
I mean?
might go through the psychology of that.
Exactly.
And what it's doing.
So I think talking people through it definitely helps, particularly with women, right? You want to talk them through. You want to talk them through the head. You want to make sure that they're feeling comfortable. But again, similar with the men, you gotta have the enthusiasm. Do not, because I think particularly with giving women head. Because as we're talking about before we even got on air, there's a discrepancy in the gap, right?
Yes.
So only 44% of women, I believe, report. Let me just check the data.
Absolutely.
That I researched. Give us 1 second. This message was brought to you by Andrew.
Oh my god, dead air.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we already know about the orgasm gap, which we discussed last episode. In one study, 63% of men reported receiving oral sex during their most recent sexual encounter, while only 44% of women reported that. So we already know that there's an orgasm gap, and this
There
could
is
be
also a head gap.
and there's a head gap, right? And this could be attributed to the stigma, to people not being able to vocalize it, to say that I want more head in this relationship, to men feeling like they don't know. Because I've also realized sometimes that's why men don't do stuff. It's not that they don't want to eat your coochie. They actually tend to enjoy it. That same study found that like men really do enjoy it, but it's that whole intimidation of like, they don't know how to, and because men don't like doing things that they don't feel good at, they don't want you to go tell your homegirls, oh, he sucked in the bedroom. So part of that is telling him, right? So one thing I like to do with my partner, I'll say, oh, I love it when you do that. I love it when you flick your tongue on it. Spell my name. Do you know what I mean? The spelling letters, it works. And when you find, you can do the whole alphabet. And when you find the letter that she likes, keep going. So you start with A.
Lowercase, uppercase, baby.
See, you can do both.
Can I do it in Arabic?
Yep. If you do it in Arabic, oh, you're gonna have a saying, mashallah. Like, do you get what I mean? It's gonna be feeling good. Like, let me tell you. So, but when you find the letter you land on, stick to that letter. And now you know, okay, maybe she likes a little bit of D in both ways.
What do you mean, mashallah?
God made sex, no? No, happy Eid, by the way. Is it Eid yet?
That was the other day.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Happy belated Eid. What do you call it? But yeah, so I think spell the letters out. Talk her through it. Touch her boobs while you do it. Yeah. My favorite thing that my man does, he smacks my ass while he eats my Gucci.
There's something about.
He tells me, you know, you taste so good, and then if I don't respond, I just ask you, do you know you taste so good? Yes. Yes, I taste so good. Yes, I taste so good. Thank you. Thank you. I do. Like. That it gets the people going.
It does.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then my favorite thing when I'm with a woman, I tell her, "Do you want to taste yourself?" And she says, "Yeah."
I love that.
Go up, and I go up and kiss her.
Oh right.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I go up, kiss you, and then I take it back.
See, I like when he kisses me after he's been down on me, and he's all messy.
He got it all.
And then yes, I can help him clean up.
I want to feel you dripping on my face. There's so many things you can tell them, but I think again, this all comes down to communication.
Yes.
And enthusiasm. Hydration on both parts, right? And just having the willingness to be honest about what's not working for you.
Yeah.
So I feel like sometimes because you're so excited, we've talked about the head gap, you're so excited that he's even taken himself down that you don't feel like you want to criticize him. The key, I'm about to tell you guys the key way that you can ask someone to change things without bruising their ego. So I want you guys to share this episode now with someone who you feel like your homegirl, your homeboy, they've told you they don't know how to tell their partner, this is the bit you need to listen to, right?
This is the tea.
I prefer.
I prefer.
That is the best word you can use.
And
Instead of saying I don't like, exactly. Instead of saying I don't like or stop.
Or you don't.
That feels bad. No. Babe, I prefer when you put your tongue flat versus when you suck on it. Because then you're telling him you like that. Like there's something he's doing that you're
like. Already doing it.
You're already doing it. More of that. Yeah. Like you can say that just like that, but like I hate to say it, men are notorious for when you say just like that, they switch it up.
Oh my god.
Do you get what I mean? And I don't
even get me.
I kind of get it because for me it's the pressure. Like if you tell me like just like that now, I'm wondering, especially if I was in the zone, I don't know what I was doing. Like I was just vibing. Like why should you tell me that? Like 6, 7, what's going on? Like do you know what I mean? So that's why I get it. I get it on their part. Men, I'm not judging you. But when she says just like that, if you're kind of like, oh, I was just in the zone and you don't know what you are doing, tell her, just like what? Show me. Use my face. Do you know what I mean? Grab onto my hair.
Also, sometimes it's handy to perform for your person. Sometimes I like when he watches me play with myself because then he gets an idea of where it is that, I'm
you like being touched
or how I'm doing. Exactly. There's another good way to do it. And I think most men are willing to learn. Like, show me. Yeah, show me.
They want to feel like they're good at fucking you because that way when you're actually saying whose pussy is this, it truly is theirs. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I'd be like, nigga, you just borrowing it.
Oh, it's
like,
your turn.
It's your turn.
Okay, let's not
do you know what I mean? But it's true. Do you get what I mean? At the end of the day, it's my pussy. What do you mean whose pussy is this? It's mine. What are you asking me? Like,
Patriarchy.
The matriarchy. Whose pussy is this? Mine. My mama made it. The fuck? Like, but anyway, so I think that would really help. Like, just communication. And if you want more head in your life, I guess now I'll turn this question over to you. As a woman, if you want more head in your life, because I assume, like, you've had a bit more experience and everything, how do you ask your partner for that? Like, maybe they are giving you head, but not as often as you'd want, but you're sucking his dick 7 days a week. But he's eating your coochie 2 days a week. And you want a little more head. How can you go about asking this?
You see, just straight up. Yeah, just straight up, baby, I'd love for you to go down on me tonight a bit more. Next time, can I sit on your face?
That's a really good one.
Yeah. Can you touch me here? Now can you use your tongue?
Can they hear this? The ASMR. That one. Now can you use your tongue? Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'd love it if your tongue could get involved. I don't know. I think know your person.
Kiss me on my lips downstairs.
Yeah. Those ones.
Those ones.
Yeah. You know your person. I think that is the first step. I always think, as you said, using I phrases, prefer, could you, may you, I'd love it if, I'd like it when. The last time when, there's so many ways to do it.
True. Or you could just say, let's 69.
Yeah.
That's a way to beat around the bush.
Although, do you find I cannot concentrate when we're 69ing? I'm sorry. I cannot.
Really?
I cannot. If I was busy doing my thing and now you're doing your thing and I'm just like collapsing, I'm sorry. I cannot multitask. I cannot.
For me, it gets me going even more. Like, if you're ferociously eating my coochie, now I'm like, oh, you think you're bad?
Is that hair?
You think you're bad? I will show you who's bad. I will show you who's bad. I will make your legs curl. You're making my toes curl. Now yours will curl.
Are you serious?
Now it's a competition. Now and he's going and we're both just there like this. Like, yeah, now it's a fucking competition, nigga. Really? The fuck? Who do you think you are? Making me act like that. Making me forget I'm meant to be performing.
Oh,
like,
he's doing a good job.
Like,
we need to get you out of your head.
Now we need to just... Now I'll show you.
Oh, wow.
And it gets me... Because... But I also think that's because sucking dick turns me on. So because sucking dick turns me on, and then he's eating me out, and I can tell he's turned on, and then I'm just like,
feedback loop.
Because even the funny thing is, even when I am having sex, I often ask my partner to put their fingers in my mouth because it gets me going.
Is it?
Do you get what I mean? It gets me going. So I'll be like, put your fingers in my mouth. Some of them find it weird, like that I've had in the past.
Yeah.
The current one, he loves it. He'd be trying to put all four in the same time. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, he's loving it. If he could put his fist, he could. Random fact, I can put my fist in my mouth.
I used to work with a lovely lady whose name I shall not say on air. That was her party trick. She could
put her fist in her mouth. It helps if you have small hands.
And I was like, babe, she would open her mouth and I'd just be like, but, and she would just do it. And I was like, what? How?
Yeah. That roll on, it taught me a lot. Nivea, sponsor this episode. Please sponsor this episode.
Unilever.
But actually not Nivea. Does anyone know a black-owned deodorant company?
There you go.
We want them to sponsor this episode.
But speaking of fisting, well, that's a whole other...
Yeah, maybe we should.
We talk about fisting one of these days.
Guys, have you ever been fisted?
I have
Let us know in the
fisted.
Ooh. You have fisted or been fisted?
No, I have fisted someone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite the experience. I could not believe it when I actually did it. I was like, hold on. And then I was
Sorry. But when you think about it, it's like
power to the people.
Power to the people. Do you know what I mean? Especially if it's who I think it was too. That is truly black power. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't kill me.
Yeah, we'll talk about fisting. Yeah. But guys, this has been the Pulse TNB. Make sure that you are subscribed and make sure you follow us on Instagram. And this has been an episode about everything oral. And we hope that you've learned something. Let us know if you've learned something in the comments. Share this episode with a friend. Try out the roll-on trick if you want to. And also try out the coochie eating tricks. Spell the alphabet. Do it in Arabic. Make her say mashallah. Do you get what I mean? So, no, but praise be to God for allowing such beauty. Do you get what I mean? And then let us know, how do you like your coochie ate? Do you like a flat tongue? Do you like the pointer? This is the flat tongue. This, like, the flat tongue's going... And this is the pointer. Mm-hmm. And then this one is the vibrator. That's what I call it.
The flicking.
You get it? Hey, you're
Where do
salivating,
toys go in that one? Because, I just bought a rose for the first time.
Okay.
But prior to that, I bought Myrtle. Myrtle is from the Natural Love Company, and she flicks.
Okay.
And that was too much for me.
Okay.
I just could not.
I only like flicking at certain moments. You can't flick the whole time. I just like the flat tongue. Even if you want to just do the flat tongue. But some people like a little mix, right? So the rose would probably be the suction. But you see, the difference is a lot of people don't know how much to suck on. Like, so what? There's this guy who, bless you. What he did was he said, suck on my hand how you want me to suck down.
Right.
There. So I showed him the amount
of
pressure.
Did he get it?
Oh, he got it.
Okay.
He got it. He got it very quickly. Hey, he's a fast learner. There's a reason why he works in STEM.
A stars.
Let me tell you, Nigerians in STEM, they are thorough even in the bedroom.
Is it?
They are thorough.
All right, we shall
they want to study, they want to analyze, and they want to go with the data. They follow the data.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? Evidence. So if that's work class, they're gonna do it. I also think he might have been a little bit on the spectrum, which helped. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like if your partner's not getting how you want to be sucked, take your hand and say it like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he can even suck on your hand, and you say, yeah. Now try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get what I mean? Way. Like, show them how you want it to be done. And so you can have the licking, the flat tongue, the vibrator, the pointing. The pointer can go even into the vaginal opening. I like to say, make sure you've marinated in the head a little bit. So I would say between minutes 8 to like 10. They say apparently for a heterosexual woman who is in a relationship, it takes about 13.4 minutes to orgasm from oral sex. That's why I keep saying...
in a relationship. Are we talking about emotional stability there?
I think it's, yes, because as I was saying...
Emotional security.
I was saying, because I think it's part of the thing of when it's the partner that you're with for a long time, a lot of those things of, do I smell okay? Go away. Because you ate this coochie last week.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like, this is just leftovers. You had it from last week. It's fine.
I had to do you whatever the other day. So
do you know what I mean? Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Whereas I think, like, if you're having a one-night stand... Oh my God, I just thought back to a one-night stand I had. He was phenomenal.
In the coochie eating department?
He was phenomenal. And you know what I love? Men, please listen up. You know what I love? I love when I don't gotta ask you, right? Because we don't really see a lot of asking for head from the woman's side in porn or even in movies, right? But you know what I love and what we do see in movies is when he takes himself there. Take me there. I want to go there. Take me there. I want to go there. When he does it by himself. Like even the partner I'm with, I think that's one of the things that sold me out on him. When we first got to the bedroom and our lips in so I was now about to go down on him. He pushed my legs up and said, "You first."
Chivalry's not dead.
Chivalry's not dead. Ladies first. Yes. Ladies first. In fact, that should be the number one rule of coochie eating and head in general. Chivalry. Ladies first.
Absolutely.
Because let me tell you, the ferociousness with which I sucked that dick after he ate my coochie. What? I was like, no, I just have to show you how grateful I am. Like, I just want you to know, thank you. Thank you. Like, Yes! This is what
Proper
the fans
reciprocity.
wanted. Like, God.
Applause.
Thank
Look
you
at
to that man. Do you get what I mean? Any man who's gone down on me, non-prompted, and you're saying me for, you don't know the slut
so
you're
sweet.
unleashing.
Uh-huh.
Because now I'm...
Man, see?
Yeah. If you actually want... Because a lot of men be like, oh, I don't know how to bring out my girl's freak. What have you done to bring out her freak?
Oh, yeah.
Do you get what I mean? If you want your man to be a freak, the same goes for both genders. If you want your man to be a freak, what have you done to bring out his freak?
Yeah.
Because to be that level of nasty, you need to show me the desire. Do you get what I mean?
This drama student.
No, but it's true. Like, if you don't show me the desire, I don't want to be nasty. But if you show me the desire, bro, you'll have me playing with my spit.
Yeah.
We'll be spitting into each other's mouth. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
You have to be comfortable.
So
And
I
that
think
has to
that's
be,
important.
yeah.
Desire.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are your closing thoughts on oral?
I'm here for it. Everybody get down. Everybody get down. But again, communication is key. Hygiene is key. Fun.
Yeah.
Just have fun. Just relax into the thing, right? And enjoy it. Enthusiasm, as we said. If you're enjoying it, what is there to lose?
True.
What is there to lose? As long as you're talking to each other. And communication, by the way, isn't always just words. Sometimes it's nonverbal cues.
Yeah.
There's that. I want to say that. And tone. Yeah. But yeah, that's what. And yours are?
Mine are. We didn't talk about throwing up. So if you throw
I'm
up.
sorry.
Yes. Oh my God. People be throwing up accidentally on the dick. Yes, you take it too far deep. I've had a couple homegirls who've thrown up on their partner's dicks.
They just overdid
And
it.
I think that what one of them said helped them get through the sexual encounter and even continue having sex once he rinsed himself off was, if that ever happens to you as a man, please don't shame her.
Yeah.
Don't be saying, ugh. Because the only reason she's throwing up is because she was trying to make you happy. Do you get what I mean? Just be like, oh, that's okay, baby. You got a little spit up. Do you know what I mean? Like, let me just get myself cleaned up and what do you call it? You rinse your mouth and...
But I think we also need to be good at assessing ourselves, yeah?
Yes.
Please don't get to the
If
point
you
where
start
have
feeling
to
the
do
food
that.
come
Yeah,
up,
pause.
there's a method. While you're sucking, you can swallow. So it goes back
Yeah.
down. Because I've felt food come up before. But what I do is I just make sure I'm swallowing it back.
And then take a break if you
Yeah,
must.
take a break. Your hands,
All
yeah?
those other things, the hands, the kissing the shaft, the
motion
playing
right
with the
here.
balls, that top thing.
It gets them going.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess so my takeaways from this head conversation would be, as you've said, communication. I think enthusiasm and hydration.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Your
Yeah.
mouth needs to be wet for my coochie to be wet.
Yeah.
My mouth needs to be wet for your dick to be wet.
Absolutely.
Do you get what I mean? So we need to have some hydration. And I think experiment with different positions.
That's a good one.
Because I think that's what makes headaches. Not every day you're on your knees.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Sometimes be upside down. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
come on, let's
Propped
bring
up.
some gymnastics into it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eat me from the back. I also think
That's a
for
good
women,
one.
the reason why eating for the back works is you don't feel like you're being watched and you can't see his reaction to your taste.
Is that it?
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Because sometimes in the first few seconds when he's licking, you're looking to see if he says,
I've never thought that.
do you know what I mean? But like, you know, if he's from the back, I can't see. Even if he's going, oh, there's a hair. I can't see him do that because sometimes there's a little hair in there. Do you know what I mean? But because from the back, it's kind of like the imagination. And then I feel so naughty. Like,
Yeah.
I'm bent over and you're eating my
you're eating
coochie.
from
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My other takeaway from women would be is, and this might be controversial because I know obviously consent matters. And if a guy doesn't like eating coochie, everyone is allowed to do stuff that
Yeah.
they want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't like eating coochie. But for me, I think it's a red flag if your man doesn't eat you out. And let me not even say your man. I think it's a red flag, period, if a man has something against eating coochie.
Okay.
Because for me, that communicates to me, you don't care about women's pleasure. And you see
It's
sex
worth a
as an
conversation.
extractive thing.
It's worth a
Do you
conversation.
get what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I think you don't care about my pleasure. If you don't want to eat my... That's how I process it. So anytime I've met a man who's like, oh, I don't eat coochie. Well, thank God for telling me in advance. Next.
You wouldn't talk about it?
I'm not going to make you do something you don't want to do. But I also don't want someone who's going to have to grow into loving to eat my coochie. I have been privileged
You see,
to
the
have
thing
dated
is-
munches.
Look at you. The thing is, I told you I was not a dick sucker, right?
That's
Apart from
different.
this particular individual, and hubby got me into it slowly, right? So I think it is always worth a conversation because what were my hang-ups? I only discovered those in conversation. How do I get better at that? I discovered that through practice and in conversation. I think it's always worth a conversation.
It is.
With the right
but not a
person.
conversation with me.
Okay.
Do you get it? It's worth a conversation. That one we can agree. but it's not a conversation I find worth having.
And on that bombshell, should we wrap up?
Yes, we should wrap up. But wait, I was going to add one more thing. Sorry, I know
Yes.
Brent is looking at us like, you niggas don't have this much studio time. But anyway, one thing I was going to say was, I think it's also a red flag if they say shit like, I'm only going to eat coochie of my girlfriend.
Yeah,
but
we
do you
say a
only
lot
let
of
your girlfriend
nonsensical
suck your
things.
dick?
Yeah.
No, because you let Annabelle from the nightclub suck your dick, but now you won't eat Annabelle's coochie? Hello. Let's get serious about pleasure. But yeah, let's wrap this up as you should wrap up your dicks and wrap up your coochies. You can use femidoms, dental dams. You can use
femidoms. Let's not go there.
right, but you know what I mean. But make sure you also get tested.
Absolutely. Be
Twinsy.
clean. Stay clean.
Exactly, because oral sex can transmit STIs and STDs, despite popular belief. Like
Yes.
100%, you can get.
And we
stuff.
didn't cover that enough, but do your research, do your Googles. Yeah. You're
And
not
make sure you're getting
necessarily
tested
safe from. Yeah.
every 3 months, guys. If you're sexually active, every 3 months. I don't care if you're in a relationship and you're
Or
telling me
not.
I trust him and
Do
he
it.
trusts me. It's cool. You can trust each other. There are some STDs that take 2 years
To
to
show
show up
up.
in your
Yeah.
system, right?
Yeah.
So please go get tested. In the UK, it is free at your local sex clinic. You can have it mailed to you.
Yeah.
If you're in Kenya, you can go to Mary Stopes. They have very affordable testing, 1,000 Kenyan shillings per test. Do they have anything in Uganda?
Bananga Ugandans, I'm so sorry, but I'm sure it's there. Bulika pharmacy Kalimu Kubo. There'll be somebody who can test you.
Just go find out. And if you go to like USIU University in Kenya, they do free HIV testing on campus.
Yeah.
So I think that's really
Uganda
important.
has HIV kits that you can buy in a pharmacy and
Okay.
self-test, whatever. I think Ugandans are very clued on when it comes to STIs, etc. Although I hear statistically there's a lot of slack at the moment. We've gotten too relaxed about things, so let's not do that, people.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Go
lives
get
are at
tested.
stake.
And
Yeah.
guys, go have some head. Like, I know I'm going to have
give
some
some
head.
head.
Or give some head. You know what I mean? Do a little 69. Like, have a little pussy eating train. Have a dick sucking train. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just go have fun. Oral is meant to be exciting. And I'm sorry to contradict the excellent. Well, I don't know if he's excellent, but His Excellency, the Ugandan president. I'm sorry to contradict you.
You are going
But
to get me arrested.
The mouth is for eating coochie and sucking dick. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
This has been Tabi and Baya on the Pulse Network. The
Love
Pulse
ya.
TNB. Bye.